Good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures. As always, before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have a few session announcements to get through. The first being your weekly reminder that we have quiz questions available every Tuesday and Friday under the post section of our YouTube channel. And in conjunction with those quiz questions, we also release shorts every Tuesday and Friday, highlighting the most iconic moments of our session episodes for your laughs and enjoyment on the internet. That is all of our session announcements, though, so let's jump into tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures. And welcome back. Last we left off, Lorem Ipsum had finished up some personal tasks and errands here in the city of Bruntero when Owunul and Zeiros decided to make their way to the Church of the Moon Mother to negotiate the price on Zeiros' ancient coin collection, for which they sold for a rather hefty value of diamond. But after that, Owunul then conveyed to the party that he had been delaying the inevitable and needed to speak with his mother about the death of his sister Aidan, and was planning on actually doing that independently, but actually recruited the accompaniment of Pura and Paloma, two thieves, at the last moment. And so the three of them ventured to the Dazav estate, where Lady Hana Dazav was in the middle of a meeting when we arrived, but we spoke briefly with the butler and then were seated in the living room when she entered, and the conversation, as Owunul had anticipated, did not go well. But matters worsened, however, when the arrival, unexpectedly, of his father, Noro Dazav, the Vicarant of Helm, returned from Provenere for a meeting he had here in the capital city of Bruntero at the last minute. He overheard part of the conversation that Owunul had with his mother and was equally, if not more so, distraught about the death of Aidan. And after the departure of Hannah from the room, we were left with Noro and Owunul having a very intense back and forth conversation. Owunul was preparing to leave when a critical success on an insight check revealed a little bit of a slip up that Noro Dazav had made. And Owunul was able to, at that point, pry information from his father, where his father ultimately admitted to some past misdeeds, and perhaps the entire system of Bruntero was built on a fabricated lie that was perpetuated by the political and religious elite. But after Noro stormed out of the house, Owunul went once more to console his mother, who was also distraught learning this news. And while that happened, a little bit of thievery did happen in the Dazav estate, but we won't talk about that because nobody else saw anything. But after leaving and getting ready to return to their companions back in the moon market at the Restful Radiance, Owunul and Paloma and Pura turned around to hear the blood-curdling scream that pierced the peaceful environment of Bruntero City, and the collapse of the Dazav estate in flames, a process initiated none other than by his mother. Owunul and Pura and Paloma returned to the scene, Owunul pulling rubble from the destruction, but unable to find the remains of his mother. Eventually was saved by the grace of the protector who protected him from the flames, and the three of them returned or ventured towards the Restful Radiance, where they met up with Zeiros and Altrix in the middle of the Crimson City, another district in the city of Bruntero. And there, Owunul perhaps let loose a little bit more information than what was probably needed for a public setting, and it did stir a public riot. And that riot quickly broke out of hand, unveiling the true tension that has been overlying the citizens of Bruntero for so long. But with the enforcers on the scene, our party was able to make haste and escape, at least to reconvene at the Restful Radiance, where they spoke with Daikia, who advised that leaving would be the ideal situation. Unfortunately, though, the arrival of Cyriel and Altrix's hope to at least speak to him or see what he would say to the Vicari would have to be delayed due to the riot of the city. The group decided they needed to make some last-minute preparations and thus split up. Altrix leaving the Restful Radiance first, and with a critical failure on stealth, was apprehended by one of the enforcers and was preparing to take him to Monsignat Plaza, where we last saw him. Paloma and Pura went to gather some more supplies, spending some of that nice money that they had just acquired, while Zeiros went to go sell their diamond, and Owunul, Rancor, Sizik, and Daikia went and ventured into the Fifths on the north side of the city to try to book a stay at the Hammered Hymnal, another rowdier tavern in the outer city of Bruntero. But we pick back up tonight with Altrix, who has spotted a rather ominous-looking cloud in the sky forming over the center of Bruntero. And that is where we will pick up for Chapter 8, Episode 4, Lockdown in Bruntero. Altrix. We begin with you. You have not really escaped the grasp of the Enforcer because he really just let you go. At the same time that you saw the ominous clouds forming and made an Arcana check to identify the dome, mostly invisible, forming over the city, and calculated quickly how much time it would take before that powerful spell was completed, he also realized that something was amiss and kind of just let you go in fear. And so you are here in the middle of the Monsignat Plaza. There are enforcers swarming and locking down exits left and right, and your exit points are quickly diminishing as the inner city is responding to this threat against the peace of the Vakari. You notice, as you are not really running at this point, you are kind of briskly walking, not to draw too much attention, that a magical barrier is in itself a visible one, being erected, sealing off sections of the inner city and kind of containing them in their own divisions. You notice, especially on this observation, that only special personnel, high-ranking enforcers, the Vakari themselves, and the like, would be allowed through these barriers, and you would not be one of those people. The enforcers are stopping and speaking to everyone who tries to enter and exit these districts here in the inner city as some kind of screening method to maintain some degree of control, most of which are entirely unaware of the threat that now looms overhead. But it is up to you, and you need to escape. You not only need to escape, you also need to relay information to your friends about information that you have, but escape is one of your top priorities. So, we pick up with you. What would you like to do?
Mike. Based on, my limited knowledge of the city, kind of like in the center right now, essentially, correct?
Yes, dead center.
If I'm like thinking, just if I were to just, if there were, no issues with the enforcers, whatnot, and I was just to walk to the edge of the city, how long would that take?
The inner city or the outer city?
To get fully out of the city.
You would need, if you were sprinting, you could probably make it in a little under half an hour.
Okay. I'll pull out the chatter crystal.
Okay.
Just put lockdown in effect. Get to the north side of the city, outside the city walls, as fast as you can. Then with that, I don't think I have any special things that could really help me out here. I guess I'll just start making my way north. Just to, get started on that progress and then see what awaits me that way.
Okay. As you kind of venture to the north side of the plaza, there are kind of three main roads that lead off in the north-ish direction. The central one, obviously, is the direct north pathway. It leads straight to the outer exit of the city, straight through the outer gates and onto the road towards Blixhaven. That road, however, is already blocked off by this barricade that is being formed, and there are a number of enforcers that have swarmed that area. The other two branch off, one to the northeast and one to the northwest, and kind of branch towards those respective areas of the city. So they don't lead directly north, but maybe if you got out of the inner city, you could then kind of circle back to those points if you would like to.
As I'm looking at this barricade kind of ahead of me, how many, like, again, so there's the enforcers there. How many, like, people are, like...
People are panicking right now. So there are crowds flooding the streets. Part of them are rioters that have made their way this far into the inner city, and they're trying to be kind of quelled by the enforcers. The other half of the people are panicked citizens that are simply just trying to live their lives. They don't want to get involved, and yet they are asking questions. They're bothering the enforcers, so to speak. And so there's a lot of chaos happening in the city streets right now.
Okay. As we kind of approach this, I'm actually going to go kind of straight towards this northern barricade.
Okay.
Don't have a whole lot of spare time to work with.
Okay.
Roughly how many guards, roughly how many citizens?
There are at least 100 citizens in this that you can count. You kind of lose count after that, just making a brief scan. There's at least 24 enforcers on the scene. At least a dozen of them are dedicated to the barrier itself and maintaining that structure. It is very well fortified for a temporary structure that they have managed to erect in the last half hour.
Structure made of what?
There are stone pillars that seem to have metal spikes that are protruding from them. They rise about 15 feet tall or so. Look like they would be very heavy to move, but they could be moved by a group of people that was carrying them. And they are erected about 10 feet apart, and there is this purple, pinkish, almost magenta colored energy field that's kind of being shot between them.
Okay. Interesting. Is it worth it?
It's up to you.
So kind of like this barricade, let me just make sure I have like kind of the scene right. So essentially within the city, it's just like there's like layers of walls within the city.
Yes. There's an inner wall and an outer wall. Yes. And this is...
How high is this wall?
About 15 feet tall. Now, there's not a particular wall that surrounds the core of the city. The inner city encompasses the Monsignot Plaza and the 7 districts around the plaza. However, before you even get past the 2 cathedrals, this is where this barrier is being erected. So the 7 cathedrals that surround the inner points of those districts all have walls that are being slowly erected. It's basically walling off the Monsignot Plaza from even the rest of the inner city themselves.
Gotcha. Okay. I am just going to kind of slip into this crowd here.
Okay.
And release Cannibal.
Okay, got it. Are you trying to release him stealthily?
At least enough to where no one can pin it on me. I don't care if anyone sees Cannibal, I just don't want them to know I released him.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check then, and this is a good time to let all of you know that not just for Altrix situation, but for every group, I will be requiring, like a normal groups check, a certain number of successes before we classify that as a overall success for you to escape your given situation.
All right. I don't think I add anything to that, so that's just gonna be 7.
7. Okay. You look very stealthy. You think you look very stealthy as you walk up and happen to just kind of open, and Cannibal just kind of flies out. And there are 3 enforcers that are about 15 feet from you that have just kind of locked onto you right as this is happening. And they all 3 catch you, release Cannibal into the city streets. And so now you have their attention, just not in a good way. And
Yep.
two of them are now approaching you.
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of like try and bury myself in the crowd a little bit.
Okay.
Not necessarily like moving away, but just trying to, slow their approach. Meanwhile, Cannibal is just going to make his way towards the barricade.
Okay, sounds good to me. Go ahead and give me another stealth check to try to lose these group of guards, and I will be applying a disadvantage to that roll because they are looking right at you.
It's already disadvantaged, my guy.
Fair enough. You are not very stealthy.
I'm wearing plate. Oh! That is an 18.
Okay. No, wow.
A nat 20 and a 16 on the dice.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, despite the fact that you were spotted by 3, you seem to just dart into the crowd. Armor is very prevalent here, not necessarily Dragonborn or the color of armor you're wearing, but there are lots of paladins and very armored citizens. And you just kind of slip into the armored crowd and vanish from the enforcers' watch. They do begin to kind of scan the crowd, kind of pushing people aside, looking for you, but overall you have lost their view.
All right. Again, I'm going to personally just remain in the crowd and let Cannibal kind of like approach the guards.
Okay, sounds good to me. Cannibal can get as closest to the guards as you'd like him to.
I want to land on one of them.
Okay. The Cannibal just kind of lands on one of these paladins.
Giant.
Yeah, just...
like...
Hey!
Well. If it's just going to be that easy, I think the harness on him is just going to glow a little bit.
Okay.
As Cannibal's going to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I can do this right thing. Yeah. This is the spell. Okay. It's going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay. You go ahead. They have IC, but not that high. They're not Owunul.
Am I doing this right? Okay. So he immediately takes 15 points of necrotic damage and 5 points of fire.
Okay. An explosion of magical energy on the scene. All the other surrounding enforcers turn to look. Are you okay, Dave?
Yeah. I will remain in the crowd and just let Cannibal just keep doing this to them.
They are going to retaliate because Cannibal's not small by any means.
Yeah, no, it's like a lizard.
Yeah,
like
so some of the paladins are going to draw their weapons. What is Cannibal's AC?
Pulling that up. My homebrew collection. Cannibal. It's not very high. I'll tell you that. 12.
Noted. Okay, noted. All 3 incoming attacks do hit Cannibal. And he takes a total of 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay, he's immune to that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, he's what?
He's immune to slashing damage. Yeah.
Shit, alright then.
Yeah.
So I could just tell you, essentially my plan is to just have Cannibal wreak havoc on these guys.
It absolutely
Yes. And essentially just kind of to the point I want the crowd to just like feel more confident and surge forward.
Okay.
Like these guys are getting beat by a bug.
Yeah, go ahead and give me either a performance check or a persuasion check. Now I'll let you use your stats, not Cannibal's, but this will be happening via Cannibal.
So my persuasion. Okay. The dice, if I could find them. That's gonna be an 18.
18. All right, we'll say that you have to let Cannibal run this kind of encounter for about 3 minutes or so. But ultimately, he does wreak havoc amongst the guards, and a couple of the civilians who are very much panicked and just want to kind of return back to their homes because they're now trapped in the inner city, just push one of the enforcers into one of the barricades. Now, this is not meant to kill somebody, but it is meant to hurt. And you watch the enforcer get almost electrocuted, and he is paralyzed, just kind of stuck in the barrier. And as it continues to shoot energy into him, the barrier does kind of almost exceed its capacity and shut off. And one of the barriers falls, leaving about a 10-foot gap where people start to pour through.
Yep, I just scream, rush it, and I'll just, try to dash through.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. There is a lot of people, and you need to weave quickly through these people.
Yep.
And not get trapped.
I would say I pick up Campbell, but I can just get him later.
Yeah, sure.
That's much I can add to that. 9.
9. All right. You tried to push quickly through, but unfortunately, the just overwhelming existence of the crowd does slow you down a decent bit, and you do get trampled a little bit and kind of stepped on. Not enough to cause crazy damage, but you do take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you do lose about 5 minutes trying to get through this barrier.
Darn. Oh well. Once I'm through and it's finally cleared up a bit, I will cast Expeditious Retreat on myself to dash, bonus action dash.
Okay.
And make my way. Just get out.
Okay, sounds good. You do see not immediately, but you do see the inner city walls, which are still currently open. And as they're about to get ready to start closing the doors, you dart through into the outer city and are making a high tail out of the city of Bruntero, and that will count as all of your successes for that encounter. Elsewhere, Paloma, Pura, and Zeiros. Well, I should say Zeiros first. You have gone to Carl and Sons Rock Company, where you have sold your diamond, acquired your monies, and have returned to the moon market. Just so happens that Pura and Paloma are coming out of Susanna's when right next to the Restful Radiance, when the three of you kind of meet up here in the moon market. However, it does not take you very long to realize that the riot is spreading very fast. I mean, it was started in the Crimson City, and the moon market and the Artisan District is quite literally adjacent to that district, so it has already spread into this point. There are people screaming, both in terror and in anger. There are people running. There's even some fighting and some arguing breaking out. The enforcers are trying and very much failing to contain the situation here in the moon market. Every one of your major exit points are crowded with people, enforcers, and the like. And you need a plot to escape very fast. You get a transmission or a signal right now from Altrix relaying that information to him. If you wish to respond to that message with the use of the chat transmissions, you can. You don't have to, obviously. But you know now that you have a very limited amount of time due to a lockdown happening here in the city, and you need to act quickly.
Is there? So you said all the main routes have been blocked.
Yes.
Is there any side routes?
There are plenty of side alleyways. It's just quite convoluted, and Pura can tell you that, as he's been down a couple of those alleyways to use his box of stuff. It is not laid out like a good city planner would do. And that's also not to say that you can't push through the those large areas with the main entrances to the moon market. It would just be a lot more tedious, both in time consumption and also perhaps danger you might face. But...
I mean, realistically, all we need to do is have someone guide us through the alleys, right?
Yeah, I mean, as
cool.
long as you have a plan.
I have a plan. I have a spell perfect for this, I think. I would like to use... Let's see, how does this work exactly? I've not actually going to use this. Okay, cool. So, I'm assuming... How tall are these buildings were around?
They all vary in height. Most of them are at least 2 stories tall, though 2 to 4 stories. Average would be 2 to 3. So probably 25 to 30 feet up.
Okay, not like 120 at least. That's good. I didn't think so. Great. So I have my spell Spectral Scout.
Okay.
And the idea I want to do with it is have it basically be above us.
Okay.
So that I can kind of see the routes as they're going about. Like I can just kind of see where we need to go.
Okay.
Crow 2.
Crow is dead.
Well, this is a spell.
Crow 2.0.
Yeah, this is a spell, so I have to use a spell slot for it, but I don't mind because it's not too bad. It's a 10 minutes concentration for 10 minutes, but I would hope that allows us to use the alleyways a little easier, so to save time.
Okay, Paloma and Pura. What about y'all?
I say that to them if that's how they want to do it.
Sure.
If they want to go someplace else, we can work that out.
How like if we did get on a rooftop, would it be possible to like jump?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Between
can
the two?
definitely run across the rooftops. I mean, Paloma just did that in the Crimson City to escape the enforcers already, but it would require some checks for sure.
It would also be the other thing is also if you're running across rooftops, no one else is, so it's if they happen to see you, it's gonna be kind of hard to lose them.
You can just jump down.
Mm-hmm.
Disappear.
No.
I don't think the roofs is a bad idea, because then we can move without anyone blocking us.
Not a bad idea.
I'm sure I could help y'all.
I don't know. I've been pretty notoriously bad at roofs.
What's the check for the roofs? Is it acrobatics or athletics?
That will depend on when we get up there. If you
Okay,
choose
because
to.
I don't have good at either of those.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling the group. I'm not great with either of those either.
How long would it take us to go alleyway or rooftop? Or like would it be faster to do rooftops?
Both of them are gonna. I mean, assuming you don't get lost in the alleyways, both of them would probably take you about the same amount of time to make it to the outer or the inner city wall, which then you would have to go around or try to scale over if you wanted to. But they're quite large.
I guess let's just take the alleyways then. If it takes us a amount of time.
But since if I used my
sounds
spectral
good to me.
scout, then we should hopefully not get lost. I mean,
There's no
Okay.
roofs to fall
I
off.
think.
Okay.
I don't know if I would know what check that would end up being.
Yeah,
if I
it's gonna be a survival check for navigating pathways through. Now you don't have to roll that if you don't want to. Just someone in the group does.
I have a plus 10 to survival.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now
you
with
should
your
roll that.
spectral scout, though, I will give you advantage to that survival roll because
Awesome.
you have an overhead guide.
This is a really cool spell because I get to keep my senses while also seeing through this thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Find
awesome.
familiar.
Indeed.
What is sensory overload for 300, Alex?
I would say yeah. It was definitely it's not. I'd say it has its advantages, but also has its disadvantages. Okay, let me just. I was like, do either of y'all have guidance? I'm like, no, they neither of y'all have guidance. Unless you do.
You don't need guidance for an advantage with the plus 10.
No. Especially, oh my gosh, I rolled a nat 1, but I then rolled a nat 20.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna say, well, at least you have advantage. Okay, you find the fastest path, and it will take the full 10 minutes of your spectral scout before that does diminish. But you do make it a decent way through the alleyway with no mishaps, and that will be your first success for sure. But now without a spectral scout, you could just cast it again. That's totally up to you, or you can continue trying your luck.
Do I roughly know how far we have to go still?
You are. Let me put something on the map real quick before I lie to you. To get to the outer city wall, you'd probably need another 6 minutes or so. Inner city wall, another 6 minutes, and then you have to actually go either around the inner city wall and through one of those exits into the outer city, or you have to go over the city wall.
You know what?
and
Actually,
become-
since it's 6 minutes, I will use another spectral scout because I think that will be useful when we're traveling through the actual trying to get through the wall, because I can go and check around stuff and see kind of things.
Cool. In that case, give me another survival check made at advantage. Let's see how we go from there.
All right, 28.
28. Okay. You're getting closer to the that inner city wall. Unfortunately, though, you are down an alleyway, and the two options you have both have stuff in the alleyway. There are some enforcers that are walking just kind of on a routine patrol because you're close to that outer exit on the left path, and then there is a massive pile of crates on the right path.
For the pile of crates, how tall are they?
They stack up about 12 feet or so.
12 feet, okay. And then, gotcha. I'm guessing that would take some
any
time.
issues with those.
Paloma has no problems ever.
Yeah, you just wall run, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Did I pick up that feat, or did I? Just checking spells. No, I don't know that spell.
I need to get my own siphon so I can just put people in it and then run away.
No, I
have
can't
two
make you any
bags
more
of-
powerful.
You have 2 bags of holding, woman.
Mason has established that people can't fit in those, apparently.
They cannot. That's true.
No.
They cannot.
It's like
But I thought-
it's like 10 feet.
No, it opens like this.
We had 14 of them in there.
It says 2 square feet, by the way.
I don't care.
I looked
Two
at the
square feet.
description.
1 square
I mean,
feet.
no. Anyway,
Still feel like you can't fit a person in 2 square
2,
feet.
Yeah, 2 is still a lot for a person, or very little for a person. So
I mean, Zeiros definitely wouldn't fit, but
Yeah, no, because
Sizik.
that's 2 square feet. That's the whole area. That's definitely not something that would. Well, I'm in human form, which is smaller.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
don't
know
think-
how much 2 square feet is? That's your
Yeah, it's-
torso.
Yeah,
it's not very big.
it's not. No.
but it's like,
Anyway.
okay,
Suck it in.
it's 2 square feet. You just. Anyways,
Yeah.
It's just your
Girl.
torso.
Have your head
No,
sticking
okay,
out
anyway.
of
Then-
the bag.
can I just run headfirst into the crates and try to knock them over? At this point,
You can certainly
can I
try.
sonic boom into the crates?
Sure.
Okay, alrighty.
It's gonna
Just gonna
hurt.
run
I'm
right
I'm
through them.
hearing
I
only
don't know.
good
What else
ideas
are we gonna
here.
do?
You
You have not
I
offered
mean,
any solutions.
we could. Do we have any spells that can knock out the guards real quickly? Because realistically,
No.
we're gonna. Okay.
Paloma
I
runs through the
don't.
guards.
I do not
Do I?
cast magic.
I mean, her punches might be magic, but like that's different kind of magic. That's like just it's amazing
How many
magic.
guards are there, Mason?
There are 4.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do. Wait. Should I do this? No. That's my last 2nd level spell slot. I have silence. So I could put up a silence bubble around the crates. You knock through them. We don't make any noise, and then we just get
Oh,
through
I
the
was
crates.
thinking you cast silence over on the guards so that we can attack them and they can't call for any more guards.
Actually,
That's another option.
or I can throw a ball from the bag and distract him.
Oh yeah, distract him with like a goat.
Okay.
Jared, just remind me, doesn't that have a limited number of uses?
No, it resets every day.
Okay.
3
So
charges
sad.
every day,
So
I
sad.
believe.
Yeah, I.
So powerful.
Yep, until the next
Yeah.
dawn.
Nice.
Yeah. It does have to answer my question though, that does have a limited number of uses. It just resets.
Yes. Yeah, it's 3 charges every day.
A lot. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, well,
Yeah, no, it's
what
okay.
do the 3 of you want to do?
I think Jared said you wanted to do the
Jared's just
distraction
like,
thing.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
let's see what happens. I take out the ball and say, "Goat, I choose you," and I'm gonna throw it at him.
You did
Love it.
not just do that. We're gonna get
Did you
sued to
a
hell
little
roll
now.
goat though?
Yeah, it's a goat. Yeah,
Okay, great. A
it's
goat.
not a giant goat, but
Not
it's
a
just a
giant goat.
goat.
Just a
It'd
goat.
be really funny if you were
Just a goat.
wrong, though.
Yeah, a goat just appears in the left alleyway. The 4 guards kind of round a corner and they just stop and they're just staring at this goat that's just sitting there. And there's just this very intense Western standoff, with very dramatic music that seems to be coming from nowhere as the 2 are just staring at each other. And the goat is just chewing hay that apparently came from somewhere. But they do seem temporarily distracted. What would you like to do?
You just run past them while they're distracted with the goat.
I want the goat to like full on charge him.
Okay.
You
Yeah, they get a
should
little
attack
little
them with a
closer.
goat.
The guards are just kind of investigating. The enforcers get real close. They don't have their swords drawn because it's just a goat. And what's it going to do? And then within about 15 feet, the goat just runs straight into them. Unfortunately, the goat only knocks one of them down. The other 3 kind of hop out of the way. And the guards, wondering why there's a goat here, are going to attempt to grapple it, which 2 of them do. So they have tackled the goat onto the ground. It is now restrained.
Can a goat like bite them while it's on the ground?
It can, but if you've ever been bitten by a goat, it's not that painful.
I mean, it is distracting though.
It is distracting.
Are we able to?
It
Is there enough
absolutely
room
is
to slip
painful.
by?
I've been bitten by a goat before. It's fine.
Dude.
Are we able? Is there enough room for us to be able to slip by unnoticed if we were to roll stealth?
Not unnoticed. You would definitely be in their line of sight, but will
Okay.
they have time to react to you is a different story.
Yeah, I say we just run by and hope that they're too distracted with the goat.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay. And in that case, the three of you, I need a stealth check from the three of you just to see if you can run by, and we'll see how they notice.
Where is another die that I want to use? This is the other one I want to use. Okay. Ooh, nice.
All right, Zeiros.
I don't know if they're going to notice me. Nat 20 for a 26.
Very nice. Paloma.
Also a nat 20 for
Damn.
a 28.
Okay, Pura.
First roll
21.
of the session.
Go
21.
off.
Okay.
21.
The three
Can I
of
like
you.
save the nat 20s?
The three of you quite literally just walk past the four guards. Very much the Emperor's New Groove Kronk moment where he just stands against the wall and they just walk right in front of him. That, exactly. You just walk by. The guards don't even see you, even though they're looking right at you. You're just out of their periphery, apparently. And you are by unnoticed. Absolutely. And that is a success on that check.
Awesome.
After exiting the alleys, though, you do come to the wall. You're right in the middle, basically, of the artisan district. So you have about equidistant to either edge of the inner wall before you exit into the outer city. The wall is about 35 to 40 feet tall and quite large and thick. So you
Okay.
can either go around or over.
How. You said it's 35, 40 feet tall?
Right.
Okay.
Can I use my Can I use my scout to look at the top of the wall and see what's up there?
There are enforcers on the wall.
How many?
Mm.
Like in our
Um,
general area?
Yeah, in this particular section of wall, not too many. I would say probably 20 or so in this entire section, which spans about 1.5 miles in length. And you're
Okay.
about the 0.75 mark on either edge.
Is there an entrance with other guards?
What do you mean?
Like is there an entrance close, like a checkpoint close by?
Yeah, it's about 3/4 of a mile away on either side to get to the exit point into the outer city.
Is there a lot of guards there?
You have to go there first in order to
That's
find
good.
out. Yeah.
I can't see. Okay.
I mean, it's 3/4 of a mile away, which is pretty decent.
That's not that
distance.
far.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
it's
you can see
flat.
people. You can see people, but
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Good.
quick question. Oh, sorry. You go first.
I was gonna ask if I could feasibly drag y'all up the wall.
you can certainly try.
Zero's
Okay,
probably not. Pura maybe.
Help.
If you can just get Pura, I can get through. I have a teleport spell. Not teleport, obviously, but like I have a spell I can use to move between shadows, and I think I can get access to a shadow stuff. I have to check if I have to see stuff, but I have a spell I can use to get through if I need to.
Okay.
I mean, I've good acrobatics. I just like, is it 30 feet? You said.
Mhm.
Up the wall?
35 to 40.
Is there like things that you could like grab onto and climb up the wall?
It's a cobblestone wall basically. So it's not a perfectly smooth wall. So if you wanted to basically rock climb, you could. It wouldn't be easy, but you could.
I
mean, like, if you can.
Can I use the scout to? I want to see because there's people still going through the wall, right? Or is this the guard stopping them at the entrance?
If you send it 3/4 of a mile down, then I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. The gates. So the gates all is a quarter of a mile
Yeah,
down.
You're right in the middle of 1.5 miles section of wall. So
Okay.
to get to
cannot
either
do
gate, it's
that.
3/4 of a mile away.
All right.
Yeah,
I
if you wanna
cannot.
climb it, I
Okay,
can
so I
help you.
can't do
That sounds good to me.
around that way.
Or we could go to another gate and try to distract them again.
Yeah, if you want. We'll have to deal with guards either way, because there's either guards at
Compared
the top of the
to,
wall or
um,
guards at the gate.
Compared to the
Yeah.
the gate guards and compared to like on top of the wall, how populated is our section? Like specific, like the within 30 feet of the top of the wall where we are at. How many guards?
2 maybe.
The other thing I'd be
They're
worried
just,
about
they're just
is
patrolling.
if we do start climbing the wall and they see us and then they like swarm us, that would be really bad.
Good point.
Would be. I mean, I think we could maybe go see if like we can just get through the entrance.
Yeah, worth trying.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's try that and then if we have to, we can scale it.
If
Okay.
y'all want, I can cause a distraction by scaling the wall so that you can get through the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good idea to me. At least I know I can get to the gate easy. I'm more worried for y'all.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try getting through first.
Yeah, let's just.
All right.
I can use my scout.
You head from your current position. You head to the northwest, to the north gate, which would lead straight out into the outer city. And then if you kept on that road, it would lead you straight out north towards Blixhaven, or the road at least goes to Blixhaven. As you get closer, the doors, the gates are closed at this point. But there are a couple of enforcers here, and they are letting people pass from the inner city into the outer city if they have a valid reason to do so. So basically, you can glean that as long as you can be persuasive or in some other capacity, allow them, they will let you leave. But they're not letting anybody from the outer city in.
Would I be able to
incredibly
check with my scout if anyone is
Either.
bribing the guards to get through?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Cool. Here's this dice. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There has been one person so far that seems to have bribed one of the guards, and they did let them through.
Did I see how much?
It was not monetary in value. Or at least it wasn't. Sorry, I guess everything's monetary in value. It wasn't coinage.
What do you mean by that, Mason?
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't coinage.
Interesting.
That thick's the wall again?
You're not quite sure, but walls are pretty sturdy.
No,
Well,
but like is it?
The scout to the top of the wall, so how thick's the wall?
Oh, fair point. It is 20 feet thick.
So I could just misty step to the other side.
You have to see Misty Step.
Well, you could see through the gate and just.
No, the gate is solid wood.
Oh.
You can't see through it. Good try though.
I
You could wait until
But they
it
are
opens.
opening the gate for people.
Yeah, they were, but currently right now they're not. It is closed.
So we need to open the gate or
Okay.
blow the gate open or give you some way to see.
or just walk through the gate.
Yeah,
Wait, so
we
does
can
that
try and
mean that
convince them
if-
to get through?
So
Let's try that
Mason, I'm
first.
curious if that means that you can like concentrate on a spell like Zeiros is using, where you can like see the spot on the other side of the wall. Could you then Misty Step? Just theoretically. I'm curious.
Zeiros could, because that would count as line of sight, but Pura could not, because Pura
Oh,
can see
interesting.
through the sensor.
I also don't need line of sight for, or do we decide I need a line of sight for the Shadow Johns?
Shadows, I'm going to require line of sight for.
Yeah, because I think it makes sense. It just says it doesn't specify in the spell. That's why I'm asking.
I would
Wicked OP
require
otherwise.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
I was like,
very
that'd be
OP to
weird.
like other side of the world. Yes. And about at this point, Zeiros, your sensor has vanished.
Okay.
Alright, let's try to get through
Darn.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk up to the guards.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Oh, we're trying to get home.
Where do you live?
What neighborhoods did we pass through on the way here?
You've been in the moon market pretty much the entire time. You can make a history check to try to determine any other neighborhood. It's been a busy day. So we've all been in Bruntero for one day.
Can we
but-
all make a history check?
Sure.
Where did I talk to the old man with
Yeah,
the?
make a history
Yeah,
check.
okay.
Gotta check yourself.
Yes.
A history check. Okay, let's see what number this is. Okay, that's a 12.
Okay.
Mine's also a 12.
Okay. Pura.
4.
4.
Ah.
Unfortunately, the three of you do not recall any neighborhoods other than the moon market / artisan district that you've been in.
Like 10 minutes that way.
My grandpa is really sick over there, and we're really worried about his health, and we need to get back there.
I see. Well, their city is under lockdown currently. We've been told to keep everyone here.
Well, I mean, you're letting other people go.
Okay. Pura, I need you to make a deception check. Paloma, you can do either persuasion or insight to see how he responds to that comment. Either persuade him to let you go through, or just insight him to see how he's responding.
I'm gonna insight.
Insight for Dan.
Oh, that's
Great.
man. Can I retroactively decide to do persuasion?
No, you can't. All right. So let's do Pura first. Deception.
4.
Jared, why
4.
do your dice
Okay.
hate you?
I don't know.
I got a 21 earlier, but it's great. All right, and then Paloma.
26.
26. All right. He looks at you for a moment, and I'm going to determine how he responds because we've got kind of a success and a failure. I don't appreciate if what you're insinuating is what you're insinuating.
I don't know.
That my grandpa's not sick.
I don't know what you mean. I just saw you let other people through.
Yeah, but we're
I
not
thought y'all
supposed to be
were
doing
letting-
that, so... No, I'm not handling that. If these other officers are doing that, I'll handle that later.
Okay, I thought y'all were letting people get home.
We are being told by the Vicari that everything is handled, but we are required to keep the inner city secure.
Okay. And then I'll walk a little bit away from the gate.
Okay.
At this point, did the guards capture the goat, or can we say that the goat caught up to us?
The goat was captured by the guards a long time ago.
Darn it. Okay.
How long did it take for it to disappear?
I mean, it usually stays around until the next dawn. But they...
That goat is going to disappear. They're going to have no idea where it went. Oh my god.
Can you just throw another goat? Or do we need me to run up the wall?
Both.
Both?
Both.
Okay.
Have a goat go up the wall.
I'm gonna turn around from the guide and just like try to stealthily throw a ball.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Actually, sleight of hand check for this one.
Um,
And then Paloma, are you wall running?
We'll see if what happens with
Okay.
I got an 8. So
Okay.
it's just
Sir,
not
please
people
put that down. And they walk up to you and actually take it. And now
They
have their
take my
hand
ball?
on. They don't take it out of your hand, but they now have their hand on it, as if they're
Okay.
going to take from you.
So like they have it on the ball, so I can't just like drop
As soon
it.
as you
Yeah,
let
no,
it
you cannot just
go,
drop it.
Does it?
Can I just let it
activate?
go and then it activates?
No, you are reaching into your bag to try to pull it
Oh.
out. Before you even get a sphere out,
Oh.
they have the bag, and they're like about to take it away from you.
They have my bat. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I ran up the wall.
Damn.
Okay. All right, Paloma, give me an acrobatics check.
I have to. I can run up the wall.
True. Okay, but I do need a deception check. You are making a distraction.
Okay.
It's true. Paloma's just roll runs.
That is an 11.
11. Okay. You are wall running. Surprisingly, they don't seem to care.
I don't know. Can I shout? They don't care, or they don't see me?
No, they see you. They don't care.
Okay.
They don't seem to be responding the way that you were hoping they would.
Bummer.
And that would be another failure on this end. Sir, I've seen this bag before. We're gonna have to confiscate this. It's contraband.
But it was a gift from my granddad. Don't
Well,
take
I'm
my
so sorry.
bag.
You can come to one of our stations and we will discuss it giving it back when the situation is blown over.
I run back down the wall.
Have they taken it yet, or am I
They
still
haven't
fighting
taken
them?
it from you, but they're about to. So if you
Can
kind
I,
of
like-
rip away,
Grab the bag and
Yeah,
run.
yeah. Can I try to rip the bag away or anything?
and
Or
you're
straight-
just gonna rip the bag away?
I'll take it if
I
you
mean-
want. I was gonna come punch the guards.
Oh, you take it. Yeah, or I am going to struggle to try to get the bag away.
Okay.
I guess.
No.
No.
So you're gonna make a grapple check, but for an item.
Yeah.
So contested. It'll be either your dexterity or your strength modifier added to your d20.
Okay.
Uh,
Same thing. Use a different dice this time.
you don't have to roll.
I don't have to roll?
You
Was
don't
it a
have to
net
roll.
20?
No, it was a natural one.
Okay.
He drops the bag on the ground, and we'll say, just because it's a natural one, for the hell of it, you actually summon not one but two creatures out of the bag. So go ahead and roll twice on your bag of tricks.
Sweet.
Yeah, bro, he fumbled and like
fumbled.
he
He
used
really
one of
did.
his charges on the bag because they're tracked separately, I guess.
Okay, that's a
The
4.
bag of tricks has one more trick.
Okay, that's another goat. That's another goat.
Because two
And
people's
then
hands
a
reached
lion.
and glitched.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like
Lion,
a
goat.
chest
Oh, shit.
certification glitch from
The lion and the
Minecraft.
goat. Great. All right. Well, let Mike cause a scene. We'll roll for that encounter. Yeah, all the guards are immediately distracted, not by the goat, but by the lion, as it begins to attack one of the guards. The door is temporarily not open, but it is unattended, as the guards are now swarming the lion.
Right,
How big is
go
the
through
door?
the gate.
It's pretty thick, but, you know, Paloma can probably just run through it, so...
Yeah, great. Paloma, run through it. We'll fall behind.
Is it open? Can I just open it?
It is not open. It is
Ah.
currently closed.
No, I mean, like, is it locked?
It's not locked, but it's very heavy, and just one person's not going to be able to open the door.
I mean, I have
While they're fighting
a...
the lion, can we just all three open the door?
Sure. Yeah, all of you give me an athletics check, please.
I will... Wait, who has the best athletics?
Mine's a +3.
I'm going to
mine's
make
+2
sure
too.
you get a better roll, I think, and I'm going to give you guidance
Okay.
while I open the door. Because I don't got that good of this, but it's... Alright. Not the worst. You said athletics?
Yes.
Okay. I have my number.
All right, Pura.
12.
12. Zeros.
Also 12.
Also 12. Okay. Paloma.
17.
17. Unfortunately, Paloma pushes with all her might. She seems to be the only one pushing right now. The door does not budge.
Can we try again?
The guards, you can certainly try.
They're still fighting
Every
a
re-
lion, right?
Every repeated task just becomes more difficult, though. Just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
we
it a
want...
pull
I
door?
don't...
We've been
Is
pushing.
there... Okay,
Is it a pull
question.
door?
I have a question. Sometimes with... How big is this gate? Is this like the only door?
It's about 30 feet across, and so every
Okay, so it's a big
both
door.
panels are 15 feet.
So, sometimes with like gates, I don't know how big the wall actually is they have like guard rooms that are in between that also have like little doors you could do stuff with, I think, from what I've seen. Is that something we could...
Zeros would probably not know that, but
I would be able to see a door if there's one there.
yeah, there's not. But
Okay, that's what I am saying that as a player,
Yeah,
that
it's
that's
okay.
what these
It's
things
okay.
have. Is there one that I would see as like
No,
just like
there's not
from
a guard room.
passively? No. Okay. Cool.
How many hit points does this door have, Mason?
It's reinforced with steel bars, but I mean, hey, if you want to just run through it or punch it down, go ahead.
I was gonna
Yeah.
try, but because
I could give you-
what is preventing us from opening the door? If the guards were doing it and there's only like 3 of them, what is preventing us from doing it?
No, there's like 12 guards.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot. Doors are heavy.
So it took
They
like
all 12
a ton
push
of
the
them
door.
to open the door.
Yeah, it took like 4 people with really high strength to just.
I feel like if you
It's
charged
just-
at the middle, you
it's
could
just a
basically
door.
bust open the door.
Yeah,
don't
it's less of a
understand.
door. It's less of a door and more of like a city gate. Think more
Yeah.
like a castle wall with a gate in the middle of it.
That's what I was thinking of it
Yeah.
as.
It's just,
yeah,
but it's just 2 15-foot panels.
Do you want
need
would
to
it be an
realize how
attack roll for you to do
skilled
this, or is
that
this
is.
like because if it's attack roll, I can give you bless
I don't think I can break the door.
with Sonic Boom.
I think we should just try to push it open
Yeah.
again. I don't
We
know.
try to push it again.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'll
Roll
give
better
guidance
this
to
time.
Paloma. I'll
Roll
give
better.
guidance
I'll
to.
try.
I'll give guidance to myself this time, just to try to hopefully roll a little better.
The enemy of every D&D party: doors.
Door.
Yeah, we probably only get this one more use
The
before we have
hardest thing
to
ever.
abandon this part of this idea.
Yep.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay, Pura. Pura's crying.
11.
11. Okay, Zeros.
I got a 17.
17. All right, Paloma.
18.
18. Okay, I actually need to average those numbers because that might be enough.
Jared,
I-
please.
I've rolled
All right.
2 dice now.
With a group DC of 15, and those two numbers added together divided by 3 is 15.3.
Yeah.
The door slides like 2 feet over.
That's plenty.
Enough for you to like shimmy through the entranceway very quickly, and we will count that as your third and final success in this escape challenge, and you are now in the outer city.
Do a cleansing ritual for your dice, man.
Yeah, Jared, you gotta
Honestly,
fix their dice, man.
I just need to buy like a whole new set.
Yes.
When we told
always.
you to do that, like a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I have like 5 d20s, but they all suck. So it's kind of
He's got
Alright.
weighted dice. They're just weighted. the opposite
Meanwhile, all right, in the Hammered Hymnal on the north side of the Fifths here in the outer city of Bruntero, rioting and looting has spread much faster in the outer city than it has in the inner city, because these are the people that are put low by the rule of the Vakari, that are spared by their generosities by living inside the city, and it's all a sham. But as the 4 of you are waiting, that being Sizik, Rancor, Daikia, and Owunul, here in the Hammered Hymnal, the rowdy tavern is a little quieter right now as people are worried about their safety in their favorite drinking place. And the tavern is surprisingly emptier than what it normally would be, probably at this time of early evening. Yes.
Once we make it to outside the wall, can I use another charge of the chatter crystals to say that we made it outside the north gate?
Yes, you can. But the 4 of you are here, and as you are sitting here in the tavern, because the plan originally, as you remember, was that the rest of your party would meet you here, but that call from Altrix did seem to change that a little bit. And so as you are kind of packing your stuff up, getting ready to actually leave the Hammered Hymnal, it's about this time that a fire breaks out in a nearby looting gone wrong situation out across the very narrow street, about 10 feet out in front of the tavern. And now there is panicking in the neighboring building as people are not quite sure what to do. Some people are probably trapped inside. You hear screaming from an upper floor, and the flames and the rioting and now the panic are all spreading further with every passing second. And now even the tavern that you sit might very well be in danger. And yet you are on a time crunch. So what do you do?
Self-preservation, be a good person. Self-preservation, be a good person. I'm gonna regret this choice.
So.
Do y'all 3 see what this lockdown Altrix was talking about?
There's currently a fire across the city, and yes, the rioting is getting
You mean
quite
across the
bad.
block?
I said lockdown, not the riots.
Yes.
I can hear the riots. He said the
Yes.
city's being locked down. How?
Yes. Currently from our position, I can't see much, but there is some strange things happening in the inner city. And even when we left, we saw the enforcers were already closing off the inner city. So, I imagine we'll soon be trapped in the outer city as well.
Damn it, I can't use that intelligence to make the Arcane check.
I can't exactly put out any more fires. I'm out of the spell slots I would need for create food and water.
How far are we from the nearest, or from the northern exit?
That's something that you would have to ask Owen.
Oh, and Lord Dyke.
I asked it out loud.
Oh. Where are we? Where is the Hammer Hymnal? I can't remember which direction we went.
You're in the north side of the city, in the Fifths. It's about 3/4 of a mile if we make a straight shot, but there's also rioting in the streets.
If we need to make any roundabout, what's the word? Detours, I should be able to help with that at least. I'm gonna say a quick prayer
Okay.
for these people in these buildings.
Okay.
For the
Give
safety
me
of
a-
this entire city, actually, all the innocent people who are getting affected by my one single slip up while I was here.
Yeah. Go
Because
ahead and give me...
it's like one per city at this point.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
happens.
just be
There
fine.
is a pattern in
Yeah,
this party.
make a religion check, though, for that prayer.
Oh, please, Helm, protect these poor people. I done goofed. Please let it not be their downfall.
Can I give him? Actually, no. I don't really care.
Well then, that is an 18.
18. Okay. You pray to Helm, asking for protection and safety for the people. That yes, we're caught in the crossfire of something that you may have done, but also it's not your fault that the city is built on deceit, and there is that comfort in that prayer that you say. And while the prayer doesn't do anything for you physically, at least you feel it was heard.
Oh yeah, I probably should pray to him whenever we have time to be like, hey buddy, you didn't know this was happening, did ya? How's that protecting going? You know, like we're gonna have to have a talk.
Sure.
But that'll be later. For now, do we have anything else holding us down? Are we all packed up at this moment?
Yes.
We
pretty much
barely
ready to
unpacked to
go.
begin with. We kind of
Yeah.
just like sat here and waited.
You're pretty much ready to go. It's really an option of, do you help the people in the city streets being bothered by the fire? Do you just make a direct route in the nearest open street? Do you take alleyways? What is your plan?
If we're on a time crunch, Owunul would risk it. He would try to help people where he can without taking too much time,
Sure.
and pray for the rest.
Sure. You do hear across the street, though, in the probably second or third floor of that burning building, a scream that does pierce out. Somebody is still in there.
All right, nope. I know what I need to do. I can't just not. 52 hit points, that should be enough.
I don't know. We don't
am.
have time for this.
Someone is going to die.
There's a lot of people going to die in this city right now.
Yes, and
We
I can
need to get out
save.
of here.
And even being able to save a single life is worth the time. I'm gonna go try to save.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Huh. I may have. Oh, actually, actually, my survival's not that bad. That's a 12.
12. You rush into the burning building in the lower floor as smoke fills your lungs almost immediately. You kind of forgot that you were supposed to take a breath and hold it when you walk into a fire. But that's okay. They didn't really teach you fire safety at your
Paladin
university.
school, yeah.
They didn't really tell you that, so it's okay. You kind of inhale fumes, though, immediately, and you do take...
Breathing in the chemicals.
You do take 10 points of poison damage. Just you
Uh,
inhale a ton of carbon monoxide. But the stairwell is on fire.
just being a paladin gives me immunity to diseases, not to the other stuff, right?
Correct. Yeah. You're immune
How
to
much
disease.
poison was it?
10.
10. All right, I would like to find whoever is in danger really quickly and rush them out.
Sure. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Oof. Well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. That's a 6.
6. You run towards where you think the stairs are, and you open the door, and it's actually just like a back storage room, and not the door to the stairwell, which is also very much on fire as a burning beam does collapse down on top of you, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fire damage.
I will try again, Mason.
Okay.
I am aware it may or may not be more difficult.
Okay, yeah, make another perception check.
at disadvantage.
Yes, at disadvantage. It's hard to navigate in flames.
My dice, the universe is telling me a message. It's don't save people in burning buildings.
I didn't say
I wish that wasn't at disadvantage, Mason.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What did you say it was again? Perception?
Yeah, perception at disadvantage.
That is actually worse. That is a 5.
A 5. You run, you try to turn out into your exit, at this point realizing that maybe you should give up, and you run right into that beam that just fell on you. And you take...
I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
You take 11 points of fire damage and realize that that exit is closed off now. And now there are 2 people trapped in the burning building. There's Owunul and the lady upstairs.
This is great.
How long has it been?
It's been about 2 minutes since Owunul ran inside.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself real quick and then try again.
Sure. Well, let's cut to Rancor real quick, so go ahead.
Rancor would wait a little bit, unless I doubt it considering the rioting going on, but does he happen to hear Owunul, like, coughing, dying, getting crushed by beams?
You can try. Make an investigation check.
The flames are loud, Rancor.
Not perception?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
It's a very particular perception you're honing in on. 5. No, you do not hear Owunul coughing. The rioting is too much.
The joke's on you. Owunul doesn't cough. He just dies in silence.
Sure.
If only.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now. All right then. Damn.
You
Rancor,
opened the door.
He's not coming back outside. I thought he would be out by now.
You would think, but he's a little dense in the head. Give him a little minute.
It's been 2, and the building is collapsing. Here, watch Sizik. I'll go in.
Yeah. Can't I just fucking slash the thing that's blocking the door?
Wait for a second.
No offense, you're not resistant to fire. I don't think. So.
No, but I am more constitutionally aware than you are. I work out. I'll be fine.
I work out. I'll be fine. Goes into a burning building.
And she charges off into the burning building.
She has a strength of 38.
Yes. Owunul, she quickly finds you in the downstairs room, kicks through the burning beam. Now, she's not nearly as strong as you, but strong enough to do that. As it kind of rolls onto the floor, and she grabs hold of you and begins to kind of guide you to the outside. Are you willing to let her do that?
Am I? That's a good question. That is a very good question. I will leave with a heavy heart and regret, knowing there's someone in there that maybe I would have been able to save, maybe not.
Oh, no, come on! And she leads you outside, and about 3 seconds after you make it past that threshold of the door, the entire building just falls in on itself, and that screaming stops. But Sizik, Rancor, Owunul, and Daiki are now in the middle of the street with basically a bonfire right behind you. Enforcers, again, don't seem to care as much about the outer cities. There does seem to be a lot of policing going on out here, but there is still rioting and arguing and shouts from various areas of the city.
I'm going to try to lead us to the north gate. No more running into burning buildings for me. Clearly, 3rd-degree burns taught me nothing.
Sure. Owunul, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Okay.
Daiki will assist you on that. She is a little bit familiar with where she's going.
Can I give him guidance on it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. You said survival?
Yes.
It's a good thing I have good survival. And that I rolled a 4 on that check. That the
guidance.
Yeah, the guidance. That's an 11.
11. Okay. Daikia does help you out with her 17.
I have
The two
good
of you-
survival. I'm just rolling like shit.
It's okay. It happens. The two of you,
Get new
with some
dice.
hiccups, with some hiccups, you do navigate
My
towards the
dice
north gate.
actually hate
Um,
me. Oh my god.
Yes. Now, given the four of you, your proximity to the north gate, you don't really have to kind of make it through the rest of the checks, like the rest of your party has done, because you were already in the outer city. And so y'all
Yay.
quickly breach the threshold of the outer wall with about 7 minutes to spare. Altrix is waiting for you here on the outside of the city, and very quickly catching up to you is Pura, Paloma, and Zeiros. As now, if you look back at the city, that spiral of dark, ominous clouds is forming a visible dome that is basically touching the top of the outer city walls. And you had about 6 minutes or so to spare on that 48-minute timer, with all those little hiccups along the way. But now, out of the city of Bruntero, at last, you can begin your trudge northward. The unfortunate truth of all of that matter, though, is you did forget your horses and your cart inside the city. And so that is a hiccup. Yeah, that is a hiccup.
I mean, they're still there.
They're still there.
It's
Yeah,
the money,
you
man.
don't have them.
It's a lot of money.
Did we at least grab the sled?
You have the sled, Pure, yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Just
make you, I wouldn't
nothing
make
to
you
pull
like
it.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
let's
it's
be
a
honest,
self-propelling
how would we
sled.
have
Hello,
gotten the
Oh,
I
that's
can
right,
follow
right.
a
out of the
horse
city?
at will, and it's self-propelling, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, the sled is self-propelling. But
I take a nap for like 30 minutes. What in the hell happened?
I may have accidentally to riot.
How do you accidentally?
The
incur a
government
riot?
is a lie, and when I
You just
told...
now learned that.
Well, okay, this government is a very specific lie that I did not know until, like, literally today. Watched my mother die, by the way. Almost burned to death twice. And learned that the way we choose our governors, the Vicari, is all just a lie. The gods don't choose it. It's some manipulation by the Vicari. And so, me being me, having just woken up from a little bit of a fire coma,
I
decided
don't
to...
think that's a thing.
I'm
It
sorry,
is
what?
now.
I don't think a fire coma is a real thing.
It is now.
Well, I got injured, I fell asleep. But not really just the good sleep, just got, like, knocked out.
By fire.
Woke up,
So it's a fire
and in the
coma.
middle... Point
Wait.
being... Oh, my
I'm
lord.
confused. So these people who were in charge did so because they said the gods chose them?
Yep.
And these
And,
gods, aren't they, like, gone?
Yeah.
I mean, there was that thing a few years ago. I didn't really pay attention in history class.
I don't fully understand it,
End of the
but,
world. Yeah.
It was
like,
a thing.
these god things left,
Mhm.
gone, and ain't talking to no one.
I mean, they seem to be talking to me an awful lot, specifically Helm. But
Altrix, I'm not a religious type, and you know that, but I never really taught you about gods because it's not really relevant, but there are people in the world that believe about higher powers, and they do exist. They are real, and yes, the penultimate, they did leave, but they left, but they didn't stop communicating with their followers. It's a weird thing that
But
I will never
Okay.
understand. But,
Owunul's dad said that they didn't give a shit about us. So,
well, would you give
rude.
a shit? Would you give a shit about Bruntero?
no.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, just as a collection of people, sort of. You know? But, like,
I don't think that the gods stopped caring about their people in Bruntero. I think they stopped caring about who leads those people. Or perhaps they never were. We don't know. But regardless, all of you are safe. We have our supplies. I hope all of you were able to gather what you needed. And as she turns around away from all of you in the city and back towards just the vast expanse of snow, we have a lot of ground to cover. And his cat is okay again.
Yep.
The 13 Tabaxi men almost escaped, but she stuffed him back in there.
So they can't fit in there.
She's glaring at me now.
Only the 13
Just-
Tabaxi men, nobody else.
Just real briefly, the background. Please!
Yes. But we need to begin, and unfortunately, it does seem we left our ride. Which is okay. I know Owunul has a means of summoning one horse, which is better than none. And we have the sled that Pura purchased. Rancor, here is your item, by the way, that I picked up along the way out. I'm sorry I didn't give it to you earlier. And she takes out a thing and hands it to you.
How
Don't worry about it. I persuaded the blacksmith to expedite the process with whatever means necessary.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, on the bright side, the horses aren't the biggest loss, considering they could only get us so far.
Yes, this is
beyond
true.
Self-portrait,
Blixhaven.
That was a heavy dent in my pocket.
So, Mason, I know the distance between here and Blixhaven with horses. What is the distance between here and Blixhaven without horses?
Yeah, you briefly look over the map again, and it is now, from a 25-day trip, it is now about a 37.5-day trip.
That is
Dear Lord.
perfect. We
Why?
have 37 days of rations.
Oh, great.
Exactly.
Yeah, no
Excuse
one's
me,
question.
create food and water.
I know we already did divide it. That's right.
And there's no horse stables in the outer city at all?
There were in the outer city, but now you're outside the city
Oh,
walls.
okay.
And there's nothing out here. Nobody lives out there because the frostbitten wastes are awful.
Also, yes, I can
Quick
I can
question.
still create food and water, so we don't necessarily need the rations. They're just a backup in case I'm unable to for whatever reason.
Sure.
Yes, for now. There will likely come a time when that will not work as well as we hope. But
What
for
do you mean
now,
by
it should
that?
suffice.
It's
It's hard to explain how the arcane nature of the frostbitten waste works against you in deliberate effort to attempt to kill you. You will see soon enough.
That's
Mason
saying you can't rely on it.
No, I'm saying you can rely on it for now. I'm just saying once you leave Blixhaven, you can't rely on it.
look.
Mason's definitely reducing our
Start prepping the sled, getting everyone accounted for. I need to do something real quick.
I'm going to spend a few minutes resummoning my horse.
As this sort of dome kind of like starts to come down behind us, I would like to cast spell signature on it.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. 10 minutes to cast. Then it's a. What is this? What do I add? Hold on.
Oh,
Whatever
would you
your
not
heart
add
desires.
your?
Okay, spellcasting modifier plus. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure. Oh, 26. I get everything.
Okay, great. Just go step by step. So start with the lowest level. And work up.
You learn the type of creatures that created the magical effect.
Great. They are the Vicari. So they're humanoids. All of them. So I'll just leave it at that.
If the creature has a class, you learn what that is.
Yes. Okay. They're either all They're a mix of sorcerers, paladins, and clerics.
Okay. You learn if the creature is affiliated with an organization. Crazy.
Yeah, the Vicari and the Monsignat of Bruntero, and also their respective churches.
You
Nothing-
learn the
nothing else?
name of the creature.
Okay.
You know the names of.
No, it's
Is
okay.
it- is it-
I have it.
Is that just a list of all the vicarants? Is that what we're getting?
It is.
That's what
it's
he's
all
getting?
different. Yeah, it is.
So there,
It's just a
this is
giant
specifically
CVS receipt
who
that appears in
casted
front
it.
of.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes. It is Vicarant Noro Dazav, Vicarant Fernando de Broyles, Vicarant Shandara Dryalir, And Anna, since Altrix does have their associated things, I'll go back and tell you the churches in just a minute. Vicarant Kale Nushir, Vicarant Aramara Elicent, Vicarant Okoroba, and Vicarant Kiahi Poplorum.
Okay.
Now, notably, the Monsignat is not on that list because he did not cast the spell.
Yes.
Now, all right. Honor Dazav is the Vicarant of Helm. We know that. Fernando de Vorials is the Vicarant of Anaris. Shindara Dryalir is the Vicarant of Ilmater. Vicarant Kale Nushir is the Vicarant of Lepelon. Aramara Elicent is the Vicarant of Lunaris / Saloon, depends on who you ask. Vicarant Okoroba is the Vicarant of Bahamut. And Kiahi Poplorum is the Vicarant of Corellon. Anna, did you get all that?
Yes. I'm gonna need spellings for a lot of that.
I'll
but
send it to you later. Yep.
As he's casting that, I'm gonna lay on hands 15 to Owunul.
Sure.
Thanks. I, in fact, did need that. Thank you.
I'm aware. You smell like burnt pork.
One piece of advice while Altrix is doing this spell. I see Rancor's already taken to the healing. Go ahead and do as much healing as you can now. The longer we spend out here, the harder it gets to sustain health.
I'm like,
Okay, that's
well, if we
pretty
need
cool.
healing, I got tons of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow all my first level spell slots until I'm full health.
Okay, sure.
I will
Yeah.
also cast I guess can I cast Identify on the shield?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I will go ahead and cast Identify on it.
I'm going
Sure.
to use my staff of healing.
Yeah, y'all
get-
can just do the healing spells. You just tell me what you use afterwards.
Great.
And how much it is.
ones?
You get back to that's fine. After Identify is 1 minute.
11.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that small.
After 1 minute of casting Identify Altrix, you learn that this is a 9th level ritual, and it is basically modify memory, but extends to an entire city.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Is there anyone who doesn't need HP?
I'm good.
No one other than you're the only one who's not hurt at all.
I
Yeah,
could
Yeah,
use
'cause
zero hit points.
everyone else needs it.
Everyone else needs it. Okay, great. Then I'll just I'll cast it on. Does any of the NPCs or horse? Well, we don't have a horse. Sorry, the NPCs need it.
Daiki is full health right now.
Well, what about
and
Sizik?
I
Is
will
Sizik?
check-
Yes.
I will check his thing. So,
Should be.
1 moment. I think he's fine, but I will verify.
He tripped on a pebble and took 55 damage.
Yep, Sizik died.
Pebble damage, baby.
I will look. I'm gonna look for the dice mainly because
Sizik is down just a
But
little bit.
didn't he get a
needs
short
to-
rest?
Yeah, I need to factor that in.
Yeah, because if he
He
got a
could
short
have burned
rest,
hit dice.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'll just burn his hit dice.
yeah, because I think that's going to be important to just burn a little hit dice. Because as long as you aren't burning a ton of hit dice, you should be good. I am looking for my d8s right now to roll
Sizik will heal back
this.
to full.
Yeah, cool. Then that's
Um,
perfect. I have exactly enough for the 6 of us
Okay.
here, right? Well, actually, I could have gone all 6 of us anyway. But still, all right, enough to anyone who's hurt. Since I think we have less than 6 people hurt.
Yeah.
So
I am missing 3 hit points.
I'm missing
Oh.
10.
I guess I maybe
Missing
I know
40.
Pura is needing a lot more HP healing.
I'm also only using 10.
That's why I just use mass cure wounds because I was like, I don't mind using one use of that. Especially since I'll get the item back in time.
I have a little bit of healing, more healing I can give as well if anyone needs a little bit of top off.
I can too.
17.
I thought that was just for yourself.
Mm-mm.
Daikia also has healing if anybody needs healing on top of that. So
20.
I mean,
Not
Well,
gonna
Well, I
lie.
hope so. She's like an alchemist. She
I don't
better
know if
have a
anyone's
shit ton
gonna
of
need healing after this.
Yep.
I can use hit points, but I
yeah,
would like
Jared, how many? do you need?
33.
40
Okay, everybody?
exactly.
Everyone heals 33 HP.
Okay, well.
So Jared, you need 7 more. Daikia
33?
will.
Yep.
Yeah, you get 33. Daikia will go ahead and put you up to full.
Sweet.
All right, cool. Honestly,
Huh.
everyone gets healed a little bit. I mean, I could have probably done a different. Well, I used my magic item, because I was like, I think that'll be more useful. Anyway,
Huh.
so yeah,
Okay, does anybody
everyone
else
should
need
be
any top
at
offs?
max HP.
Okay, everybody's good? Okay. Great. Okay.
So now we're just walking off into the
Yes.
wastes.
Yes.
Yippee!
There
Aiming
is
for
a
Blixhaven, but
there is a quote unquote road, and you notice that there's just a slightly lighter colored pathway of snow compared to the rest of the snow around it that doesn't seem to have been traveled on. But even this road looks like it hasn't been driven on in weeks, if not months. Not
Oh.
well traveled, but it is the only road that goes this way.
If we start traveling, my character is going to untransform.
Very well. Yes, you get far enough from this to do that. So, just to take a step for mechanics purposes for a moment, there are several mechanics that I'll bring up as they occur, so don't worry about that. I'll just kind of let you know as we get there. But how this will go, just like traveling we've done before, I will ask one person to roll a d12.
Don't ask me.
It will rotate through everybody, so it's okay. You'll have to go a couple
Shit.
of times. It's fine. Everybody rolls a d12. It is unmodified, and then I will consult a travel table. Some of those encounters are nothing, because you just get lucky. Some of them are bad. Imagine that.
Whoa. I'm
yes.
shocked, Mason. Shocked, I say.
Crazy indeed. Anyway, so as things come up, we will kind of just tackle those as we go, but we will spend time traveling. And for all the sake of keeping track of things, I guess if Owunul is willing to cast create food and water every day, that will satisfy your rations.
Yeah, I'll
now.
make sure to keep to mark off one of my spell slots every day just to account for that.
Well, each day you'll be taking a long rest, so.
Yeah, I know, but like
You'll
Yeah.
do it at the you'll do it right before the the quote unquote long rest week,
Yeah.
most likely.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, so we'll just do that, and then everything will be fine for now.
and I would like to pray before we set off to Helm for our protection
Sure,
this time
absolutely.
against the harshness of these frostbitten wastes.
Sure. And while he does that, just a reminder that Daikia is here to help you all, obviously succeed through this and help herself succeed through this. She is by no means an expert on the frostbitten waste, so if you ask her a question, she might not know the answer to it, but she is the resident expert on the frostbitten waste. She knows more than anybody else in the group. She just doesn't know a lot, but just keep that in mind.
Okay,
I wonder how fucked are we?
the roll I got was a
we
14.
just
Not bad.
Also, just for the sake of housekeeping, each day I will be creating a vial of acid.
Sure.
Oh my god, this guy. Get
is
a load
it
of
a
this
D?
guy.
I thought I heard a D12. Is it D20 or is it D12?
It is a D12 for this encounter table.
Okay.
I also have crafting checks.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to start knocking those out while our first day of travel?
I pop in the siphon. I can now be in it for 8 hours, so I can make 4 checks.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give
All
me
right,
those 4 checks.
I'm gonna make sure I'm
Someone
gonna hold- I'll-
other than Altrix will have to roll a d12. But yes, go ahead. Owen.
All right, I guess I'll do it. I want to get it out of the way, while we're
Sure.
while we're in a more hospitable environment.
Yeah.
Sort
And
of.
I am assuming you are summoning Cricket.
You're
Yeah, I said earlier.
Oh, okay, great.
He did
Sorry,
that,
I
like,
must just
right
not
there.
hear that. Okay, great. Got it.
That is
Quick. Actually, never mind.
6.
Y'all can
6.
continue.
Got it. Okay.
Tarask.
Oh,
Bro.
an ice wraith, actually.
Trask. Okay.
It's a snow
Pura,
trap.
are you putting all your supplies on the self-propelling sled, or are you putting Sizik on the self-propelling sled?
Oh.
Or both?
We have
Um,
2 bags of holding if someone would like to share one
Can we
of them.
fit both? Or what's
Sizik slash Paloma could ride with the stuff on the sled, but
Okay,
not
but-
both of them.
but only
Stuff.
one
Uh,
person
Yeah,
can
one
ride on it?
One small person and stuff.
Mason, I'm getting
And it-
PTSD from stuff. I need you
Yeah,
to
stuff.
be more aware of that, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Can it pull?
It's propelled, so
Yeah, but like, say if I wanted to like ski
Are
behind
you
it.
going to put a sled behind the other sled and have it
do
pull
you
it?
have wood or anything you could ski
I mean,
on?
I feel like I
behind
could
it?
figure out like just like my boots or something, or
Well, if you needed
Just-
wood, you should have
um,
told me. I would have
just be
uprooted
drugged by it.
tree.
I mean,
Looks at the
I mean, I'm
trees
sure-
nearby.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. There's not very many trees. They're very sparse. But
Are
I'm sure
there
you
any-
do have some just shards of wood laying around, and I'll say that you make skis. Not
Six
good
skis.
skis, but they're good
Actually,
enough.
I would like to help him because I do actually have proficiency. in
It's not.
woodworking.
I'm not going to make you roll for it. You have plenty of time to
No.
just. Do
I
it,
want
so-
to make the perfect skis, Mason. You don't understand.
Yeah, they're as good as they're going to get. They're not great, but they're as good as they're going to get.
Fair
Sure,
enough.
some shrapnel avoid.
How fast does the sled go?
Sled moves about the pace that people do. It's
Okay.
a 30-foot
So-
movement speed.
Fair enough.
Okay. Any other travel questions before I take into account that we've rolled a 6? Great.
How does my horse fare in the weather, given that he is like a familiar?
Just like everybody else, not well.
I have a bunch of shit I can pass out.
Please do. We're going to need it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Paloma's up.
I have 11 fur coats.
Fur coat. Check.
I have 9 warm undies.
Okay.
Mason told me warm undergarments, so I wrote warm undies. I have 6. I have 6 horse blankets.
What's an
6 horse blankets.
6 whack horse blankets.
15 tabaxi men are biting my arm.
I thought
All
there's
13 of
13.
them?
13,
Damn.
No, I've collected 2 more.
We collected 2 more since we left Bruntero.
Where? When would you have the time?
I want to ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Is that the new kitty?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 6 horse blankets. 1 can go to Zeiros and 1 can go to Cricket.
On to Sizik, maybe on the.
Sure. I mean,
Honestly,
he
I
also
don't know.
gets a fur
Mhm.
coat and warm undies.
Oh. Also true.
But Sizik is very small, so his body heat is not going to be very.
Sure, why not? The other 4 blankets can go on top of Sizik.
Yes, all 4 of them.
Should I get 2 blankets so they don't get warm undies?
Sure. It doesn't matter, dude. We just
I know.
Okay,
I know.
We
So
got warm stuff
how-
that'll last for a
Yeah.
month.
So how warm
week.
clothing is going to work, just mechanically speaking, so you're not always asking me. I will factor that in to everything that I roll from here on out. So
Okay.
you don't have to do anything to it. I've already calculated for it.
So the DC for whatever like heat check or
Yeah.
for staying warm
It's
is already
already
is a little lower.
set based on the,
Okay.
the stuff you have.
Good to know.
Can we get
Yes.
We
hypothermia?
have it, and that's all
You
we got to know.
have- Yeah, you have it, and you don't need to worry about doing any math. I've simplified it for you and just done it for you.
Math.
Yes.
I also
Okay.
have 8 normal potions of healing, 3 potions of greater healing, 1 potion of superior healing, 1 potion of sperm heal, and
I'm sorry. The fuck did you just say?
Supreme.
it's
really.
supreme, but I was abbreviated as sperm.
Why would you do that?
It's like
'Cause it's
1 letter
S-
less.
S-
It's
no,
not.
it's
makes sense.
SPRM, so I cut out all of the vowels.
I do want it noted. So I already have 3 potions of greater healing and 1 of regular healing, so I don't need any more. So you can pass them out to everyone else, but I don't need any.
I mean, we could just
I
put
mean, we'll just
everything
use them
on the sled.
collectively.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Everything-
keeping
the
mine on
bag.
my person.
Yeah,
I don't
everything's
trust
currently
that
in my bag
sled.
of holding, so.
That
I do not trust the sled.
Okay.
One
All right,
bag of
I
one
know
of
we
the
had
bags
a
of
bunch
of
holding,
the-
one of them has all of my shit, the other has 15 tabaxi men.
We also have all the potions that we had for like cold immunity stuff.
Yes, I have
Yep.
6 of those, but we don't need those anytime soon. We should save
No.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we'll save those for when it's bad.
Yep.
And then
Or
your
when someone's
tents.
about to die, you know.
Yeah, all of your tents, they don't provide any
Free
mechanical effect at all. They're just tents.
Mhm.
They're just nice
Yep.
to
I
have.
don't
So you're
feel
They
not
are
sleep
how
off
we
of
sleep.
this, or-
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps us no
Warm.
Good job. Yeah, I mean, it does provide a mechanical effect. I just, since we're rolling for during the day, it's virtually with that. Anyway,
Okay.
okay. Owunul has rolled a 6. So we travel for as long as we can for the first day. Let me get my day counter going.
Please let nothing happen. Please let this be a normal
Mason,
field.
what day is it?
It is still the first of the month of the Waxus.
Okay.
We're about to be entering the second, which again is summertime. This is summer weather here in Phenorbia, at this far north. It's just that cold. Yeah.
Well,
anyway.
also, never
Good
mind.
time to be here.
Yeah, good time to be here. Anyway, as you travel throughout the day, the winds howl with the horror of the frostbitten waste carrying in from a distance. And all of you take... I can't grab
Okay,
that dice.
Mason.
Please
How
help.
many damage points we taking for being cold?
0.
You take 4 points of cold damage.
Oh.
It's a
Question.
shame I'm versus the
Yes.
fire nuts.
I'm working in the siphon.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that right now.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
sure that I keep track of the siphon.
Well,
because
actually,
no
you do
child.
have to exit the siphon during the day's travel, so you
Yeah,
do
I
have
just
worry
wanted
about
to.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does apply to you.
All
Maybe
right.
he would
So you
take
said
half.
4?
Yeah, 4 damage.
I mean, maybe he'd take half because he's only in the He's
No,
in
he
the
takes
siphon
the
for
full amount.
half a day.
Full amount.
Otherwise,
okay.
we're just gonna put everyone in the siphon the whole
Yeah,
time.
that's how you get around it. So,
I mean,
not
that's
really cheat codes.
is that not how you would get around it anyways?
It's
Like,
max
yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah, you can't be in it all day.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
No,
we just,
that
we just start rolling at night instead. I mean, you have to be in the weather 24 hours a day, every day. So,
Does anything happen with the 6?
what?
The 6.
Yeah, that was the
it?
damage. Yeah, you took 4 points of cold damage.
Cool.
So me rolling a 6 was nothing then.
So you took
Or
damage.
I mean, cold
That's
damage.
what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. Now,
The chill of the winds bites
Yes.
at our bones.
All right,
Now,
who's keeping track?
I've got the day counter. Don't worry.
Do I cast absorb elements to reduce the damage by 2?
Why?
Oh
Be
my
funny.
god.
It would be
Nah,
funny,
This is
but
gonna
why?
be a long trip.
Or
You
we're gonna get a
continue-
long rest. It
He's
doesn't matter.
continually casting it,
You're
you
gonna
know?
cast absorb elements.
No, I'll just wait till we get a long rest
Okay, great.
to heal the
Perfect.
4 damage.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Damn.
Give me one moment.
Altrix, your max hit points are reduced by 40 for your indecision.
Oopsie poopsie.
Dang, you lost half your HP.
Yeah, crazy. Okay. That being said, though, you do
Got it.
Altrix. Did you roll your crafting checks?
Yes, 2 successes. I'm currently I have 3 failures before losing my materials right now.
Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. As your first night approaches, and you have to sleep through the crazy rain or crazy winds, don't click the long rest button on your character sheets. This was Daiki's warning to you. The first mechanical rule that I'm imposing on you while you are in the Frostbitten Waste is long rest are only half as effective as they normally would be.
Wait, so then what do we do?
Yes, so if you spend spells, you only get half of what you would back. And
Round up
your
or down?
round down. And your healing is only half as effective as well. Except for cold damage. You can't get rid of that.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
what?
cool.
Cold damage is permanent.
Oh, so my max HP is just 72 then,
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
So when
Oh.
we take full damage,
It's
we're
stuck.
reducing both our current and our max.
It's not reducing your max, it's reducing your current. Your current just can't come back up.
I mean, you could magically heal it back.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
magically heal it, but you can't take a long rest.
Like, you could just use lay on hands.
Okay. All right. For your second day of travel, somebody roll a d12 for me.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck. Eight.
8. Okay. All right. Clear day. No major setbacks. Though the snow continues, travel is normal today. As normal as it could be for awfulness.
Okay. How are short rests gonna work? Because I have prayer of healing.
Short rest is half as effective as it normally would be. So when you roll your hit dice,
Oh.
half.
So it's better to not use as much hit dice as you can, basically.
It's better to conserve resources across the
Okay.
board as long as possible.
Oh god.
But eventually you will have to start using them.
Okay.
Yes.
And again, I do have prayer of healing, so we can actually get those short rests in without actually spending much time short resting.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Mason, I'm making these checks. Am I able to enlist the help of my mother and get the help action on these?
Yeah, you can.
I will do that, as I'm currently
Okay.
sitting on 2 failures.
Oh my.
Do you just want her advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still needs
then she'll give you
mama's
advantage. Yep.
This is my 4th check for the day before I go,
Okay.
wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that does it.
Okay, great.
That is another 2 successes, resetting my failures to 0.
Okay. All right. 3rd day of travel. Who's rolling?
So we get another half as effective long rest?
Yeah, you just have to factor that in every time.
Okay.
If you haven't spent anything,
Well, we don't-
if you
We
haven't
don't lose
spent
an
anything,
HP though.
no,
for this
not
one?
today.
Okay.
No, not because of what you rolled.
So basically, if we use the first spell slot of the level, it's gone forever.
Well, it's gone for this trip. Not gone.
Would we
indefinitely.
be able to get it back in 2 long rests instead?
We
Because
can
I
do
feel
that.
I feel like that makes a
Fine.
bit more sense just because of the
Yeah. That's fine.
Good.
All right, Jake, are you rolling for our 3rd
Yeah.
day? Okay.
3rd day is going to be a 7.
Okay, 7. All right.
Dropped
some of the supplies are on the cart, and
Only
unfortunately,
the ones
for-
that Pura put
Ag
there.
is
I
facing
literally
the wind.
said
Okay,
at the
there
beginning
you
of
go.
this travel
Yeah.
that all of the ones I have are in
Sure.
the bag.
Okay,
holding.
Pura. Sorry not to call you out, but you incorrectly packaged your food, and you do lose 4 of those rations.
Okay.
Yes, as they
Darn.
freeze.
I'm gonna make my crafting checks for the day.
Go ahead.
Oh. Yeah.
Bag of holding? I think you
Ugh.
mean tube of holding.
It's way easier with advantage, guys. Ask your
Yeah.
mom for help. Moral of the story.
Oh my god.
True.
My mom's dead.
Hold on. That's skill issue.
One of the bags of holding is full of food. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
Oh, a failure.
it's better than nothing.
A nat 20. Okay.
Okay, great.
That is all
Somebody-
7 successes.
Somebody that's keeping track of rations, just mark off 4 from that list.
No,
I thought we were
great
eating
big
Owunul's
water.
rations.
I know. Whoever's keeping
It's-
track of the
they
rations
still
you
froze
have
'cause
in
we
your
didn't put them in.
inventory, they are froze.
Oh, okay.
We now put the rations into the bags of holding, and so now they won't freeze over like that.
Yes.
For
Assuming
now.
Paloma has the space for that.
Yep.
I don't know what else is in her bag of holding.
At the end of the day, I have finished the Maw Mark II.
Solid. Great.
The Maw Mark II.
Yeah. The better gun.
Oh no.
Gun 2.
I shall add that to
Electric
my
boogaloo.
inventory.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Somebody make a D12 roll, please.
11.
11. Okay. Okay.
Okay, how about
somebody roll a D8 then.
I will
I guess
roll a
we just do that.
d8. Do you have the numbers for each person, Mason?
Yeah, I do. Don't worry.
A 4.
4. All right, Pura. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
need you to make a
oh, God.
Constitution saving throw.
Of course. That's
don't
my
forget,
favorite one.
Paladin noises. You get +4.
Doesn't? Wait, no. Never mind. I don't know
No.
what level of Paladin Rancor is.
I'm not high enough for that.
Good
Yeah.
thing
Either
I'm
way.
at a +0 now.
I'm supposed to have some warlock and Owens.
What do you mean a +0?
I have a +0 constitution.
You have a +4 from Owunul though.
Yeah.
That's why
no.
that's why he dies so quickly in combat because he has no
Yep.
constitution.
He has a
Oh my
negative
God.
con score.
No, it's neutral now.
It's neutral now.
Oh, it's neutral now.
Woo.
Okay.
I cannot roll above a 10.
Level 8
so
crazy.
12.
12.
Oh my god.
Okay, solid. You do that as a failure.
Yeah.
You do take 5 points of cold damage and an exhaustion point.
Oof.
Oh.
That's amazing.
As you contract hypothermia while traveling throughout the trip.
You know, it's really ironic that I asked
Shit.
that question earlier. So
I was like, there's one thing on this list that says hypothermia. I was so sorry.
So how does he? Is the exhaustion gonna be? Is exhaustion? How does exhaustion work with
Yeah.
removing a level?
You don't. Just like cold damage, it doesn't go away.
can I ride on the sled and that would and
You've been
just
skiing behind
bundle
the
up?
sled.
Yeah,
yeah.
But now can I kick Sizik off and rest
You
on the
you
sled?
can. The traveling isn't affecting you right now. It's more so of
It's the cold.
all the rolls you have to make in the future. You have
Just
to make
tosses
future con saves.
Sizik off
It's
the
not-
sled into the snow.
into the snow. Exactly.
We are going to need So we're gonna need greater restoration. We're gonna need
Yeah.
to get some stuff for
Okay,
that.
somebody give me our 4th day. And yes, before you ask, I'm not going to make you roll 37 times. There is a number of days you have to meet with where nothing happens in the trip, and then we just say that that's the rest of the trip. Once you
so
hit
we have
that-
to like
once
we
you-
have to do so many days with nothing.
Yeah, not in a row, just cumulatively.
Oh, total. Okay,
Yeah, total.
okay.
But so far, you've only had 1 day of nothing.
We're gonna die.
Oh, would you calm down?
As we go into the next day, I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
make
die.
more crafting checks.
Shut up. Okay, who's rolling?
I guess
I've
I'll
rolled
roll.
Riley's roll.
Okay,
I've
I'll
rolled.
roll again. I don't care. Oh wait, sorry. Was it D12, right?
It's a D12.
Yes.
Yes.
I rolled the wrong dice. Never mind.
Yes. And do try to give everybody a chance to roll.
Sorry. Would anyone like to roll or?
No.
If you're just like, no. Okay, if
Okay.
no one wants to roll, then you can have it.
Hey, you're experiencing the consequences of other people's actions.
No one's
an
just too distracted
11,
making this
Mason.
crafting check.
An 11.
Uh-huh.
All right. I need somebody to roll a D8.
Oh God, not this! No!
Hopefully you
I can
don't
do
get a
it.
4 and Pura dies.
I want to do it.
It's so fucking funny.
Pura, do it. Sure.
Pura, do it. I hope
It's
all in
Organ
all.
Trail. It's Organ Trail where it's Pura dies of dysentery,
Ah.
and Pura dies of hypothermia.
It's a 3, not a
3.
4.
All right. Zeros, that's you. Constitution
Yep.
save, please.
That's a good thing.
Don't
I
get
actually have
+4 from
decent con.
Paladin.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I was able to
Wonderful.
create 4 packets of blasting powder.
Oh, great for you. No, I'm glad.
I mean, that'll
Oh.
keep you up for a little bit, right?
So yeah, that's a fail. That's a 10.
Okay, you take 4 points of cold damage and an exhaustion point.
Yeah.
Okay, alrighty then. That's
Only
pretty
one exhaustion
cool.
point. Don't worry about it. All right. That is
I would like
our
to do.
4th day.
I would like to do some cure wounds because some
Okay.
people have experienced a significant amount of death
Okay.
or
Okay,
something.
now that you're doing cure wounds, your next stipulation, healing, even magical, is half as effective.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Only recover
Of the
half.
missing 8 hit points,
I
Yeah,
have 2d8
true.
plus 4. Surely,
Surely
I-
that would do something, right?
I'm gonna do one on each
know
of
what
the
I'm
people
writing.
who got hit by the Purist curse.
Okay. Pura, even hypothermia. That's Pura and Zeros.
So I'm gonna roll for Pura. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too shabby.
7.
What's the number? And then we'll divide it by 2.
13. Not
Would you rather not
13.
use your lay on hands, which are replenishing?
17.
17 divided by 2.
It's
rounded
Rounds
down,
down, round downs to 8. So Pura, you now have taken 1 damage of cold so far.
No, no,
I-
8 is the amount he took, isn't it?
9.
No, I would take
Yeah,
it.
9.
9.
I
Zeros is 8.
Oh,
Before you roll for my thing, I instead am going to use my Amulet of the Devout to use a channel divinity to heal myself with
Oh.
Divine Spark.
Okay.
All right, you do that.
Because while it's half as much HP, it is also equal to basically 1 level of Cure Wounds that I can use once per day.
Yep,
And
fair enough.
and we'll reset at dawn, which is a lot better than having to wait a while for long rests and other stuff like that.
Yep, fair enough.
Well, hey, if someone does die, then at least the
Murder.
healings will be really good. Where's my dice go? I lost one of my d8s. Okay, we're just gonna roll a new one.
So sad.
The old
And
D8 died.
Somebody queue up for your 5th day of travel.
Yeah.
Don't let it be me again because I'm
Okay,
just
that's
gonna
gonna be-
accidentally kill
2 people
Pura,
haven't
apparently.
rolled, so
Master Mason.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
16, so I get.
I'm gonna make some crafting
I
checks.
healed all. I healed it all, so you're good. I healed 8.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
sick.
16.
Altrix,
Never
do
mind
you want to
then, I
roll a
will only
d12?
do-
Or...
I'm rolling a lot of d20s.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll roll a
It-
d12.
Okay, great.
I don't know if you want to, but you go right ahead.
It might not be
bud.
me. A 10.
10. Clear day. No major setbacks. The snow continues as normal.
Ah!
I make
You've
4
made
more
it.
packets of blasting powder.
I hate you.
Does anyone need healing, or are we still pretty good on everyone's health?
We're okay.
I'm
Cool.
down.
Because
4
I can
hit
do.
points,
I
but
can do a heal once per day with Divine Spark.
Oh, sick.
So that's what I was gonna say. It's like I
Let's
do
do that
someone
after
want
we
the
roll
healing
for
now.
the event, just in case, you know.
Sure.
Just in
Because
case
it's a thing.
Pura-
It's a thing that happens at dawn. It resets at dawn. So
Oh, sick. All right then.
that's why I
Yes.
was like, that's why I have it.
Okay. Well, As we continue our travels, though, with 2 days of nothing happening, of our 5 that have occurred, and much road still to go, we will go ahead and take our break right there. We will be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere, and don't get too cold. See you in just a moment. And welcome back. Frigid and cold, and for Pura, who has hypothermia, Lorem Ipsum trudges on in the frostbitten waste. I need somebody to roll for our 6th day of travel.
I'm gonna make a
I'm gonna-
crafting check.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll, not Riley, because Riley keeps rolling the bad ones.
Okay, I only rolled one of the bad ones.
Ah!
So get it right.
2
Two.
nat ones!
You roll the what?
He rolled
Was-
2 nat ones on his crafting checks.
Oh no, what did you
Yeah,
roll?
on the advantage.
I rolled a 9.
On advantage, how?
You rolled a 9, okay. It's already snowing, but today's weather is now sleet, which hurts a lot if you've ever actually been in a sleet storm.
thought-
It's terrible.
No, that was 10. That was nothing.
Got
I,
10
no,
something.
I thought sleet was like below snow.
Sleet is rain and ice mixed together, but this is like hail sleet, so the ice is like pelting into you.
So it's
It's
just
awful.
So
It's just hail.
then.
No, it's sharp. Anyway, all of you take 6 points of cold damage.
I blame Riley because he didn't roll.
Okay, well, listen.
I was about
here.
to. I was about to
Riley,
click
what the hell?
heal on my thing. I'm like,
What
wait.
did I do?
All right.
This is
am
why
gonna-
I only made 3 packets of blasting powder today.
So who needs healing? I've got
Oh my
lots
God.
of stuff that can heal people.
I'm down
not
10,
too-
but
I'm also.
I have my own spells. I can heal myself.
I have items. That's why I was gonna go for.
I'm down 10 HP.
Okay.
I heal 8.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm good.
use my amulet of the Devour. I guess I'll.
That's
If no one
already
else.
have Altrix.
Yes.
Okay.
It was 17.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna heal 4 with my lay on hands, which is already halved.
Okay.
I'll use my amulet of the devout to heal myself, I guess, again.
Okay.
Okay, I'll first level cure wounds myself then.
Pura, Paloma.
Shit.
Anything?
my God.
I'm down 10, but like, whatever.
Do you want me to use cure wounds
I'm
on you?
down 7.
No, I can heal myself if I need to.
It's with an item, so I get it back at dawn.
Oh, sure then.
All right, I'm gonna give cure wounds to both of y'all then. Once I am just 1 second, I gotta calculate my healing on myself first. That's gonna be 8 plus 4. That's 12. So halved is 6. Perfect, exactly how much I needed to heal. Then for each of y'all, that's 2 charges on my staff of healing. One for here's Paloma's. Paloma, you get 10 half to 5. You get 5 HP back. And Pura, you get 6 back.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I heal 7 off my own, already halved.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how Sizik's looking, but I can't. So
He's fine.
So
Yeah, he hasn't gotten hit with exhaustion and hypothermia yet, despite being literally the smallest party member here.
He's riding on a sled. He's fine.
he's also
I guess he's
covered in
skiing.
fur.
True.
and he's
but-
buried in a bunch of blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually.
He may have fallen off sometime
Yes,
back.
Sizik
He
fell
just
off
didn't-
days ago. You just don't know.
He's got white fur, so we ain't gonna see him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's right. Oh, no.
Good.
All right.
Forgot
Well-
Sizik 7 days ago.
Yeah. All right. Somebody volunteer to roll for day 7.
I'll do it.
Love how Riley keeps volunteering and it keeps
Then
being
now it's a
bad.
new
Y'all keep her
day.
like, yeah, roll again.
I cast
Well, if
shield.
no one else is gonna speak the fuck up, then I don't want to just sit here and wait
It's
for
fine.
nothing. That is a 7.
7.
I make 4 more packets
Okay.
of blasting powder.
Pura, you forgot some rations and forgot to put those.
Oh
in the
my
bag of holding
god.
too, and you lose 5 more.
I only have 28 days of food then? Or what's...
I'm just talking about as a group, as a whole. Just
Yeah.
from the 300 something that Paloma has, plus whatever
but
you
also-
have. Just subtract
also-
5 from that number.
Okay.
Yeah, but also
We're not
too,
even eating them right now, so it's okay.
I would like
Yep.
to pray, Mason, for protection against the cold. That
Sure,
religion
fair,
rule is
fair.
not worth acknowledging, but also not bad enough to acknowledge.
Okay, great. You pray, it's a prayer. Totally fine.
I send out my thoughts and prayers. Nothing happens.
Okay. Somebody roll for the next day.
I'll roll.
I swear to God. Okay, thank you.
2.
2. Okay. Oh, yikes. Sudden blast of snow blinds your travel and threatens your safety intensively. You are forced to hunker down until it passes over. I need all of you to make a survival check.
Is this a saving throw or a check?
It is
Be
a check.
Be specific, Mason.
I'm going to use guidance to improve my roll.
A survival roll, you say?
It is a survival.
I'm going to
Hold your
use
number.
hope and make my roll still suck.
Yeah, hold your roll because I will need it in a moment.
Mason, my dice hate me.
That's not my problem.
Make him stop.
Get better dice. All right, Paloma, what's your roll?
18.
18. All right, Rancor.
That is a 22.
22. Zeiros.
14. No, sorry.
14.
Yeah, no, 14, yeah.
Okay, Pura.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Very nice. Altrix.
Does the reassuring presence of my mother help me in any way?
It does not, but it's okay because Pura's natural 20 does help a lot.
5.
Okay, great. Owunul.
Marginally better at a 7.
7. Okay, got it. All right, that is still above the group DC average. You do stave off any negative effects of today.
Does this count as a pass then, or like a?
It does count as a pass. That is correct.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, Mason.
Y'all got anything for me to craft out of
freezing
stuff to make blasting powder?
Can you? Well, I was gonna say, can you enchant some of the coats that we extra coats to resist cold?
Enchanting is a little different. I don't think you can
No,
do that.
I do not have
He's
the
not
stuff
an
enchanting.
enchanter.
Hey, that's fair. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if you could
Totally
like
fair
craft items
question.
or do any of that stuff like that to like make it to where to
I keep trying to. You know
for
what?
future
You know
things.
what? The next
Stop making
time,
the artificer more powerful.
I'm gonna like wait a few days before I do it again because
That's
for
right.
the Wrath of Helm. But I would like to try to bless our coats if I can.
Sure.
Not
You can
the
do that.
spell bless.
Yeah, you can do
but-
that. You can try.
Can I roll right now?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let's roll the dice that has been looking at me the least mean this session.
want guidance? I'll give guidance.
Yes, he would love guidance.
I'm
I
gonna
would
give you
in fact
guidance.
love guidance. I have a -1 to this roll.
Yeah,
Right,
it's-
because you're a paladin
it's-
with a -1 to religion.
looks at my
He has
character
not
sheet.
attempted
It's
to
so
increase
unfortunate
that,
we have no characters with a +9 or something to religion that could probably do a lot better of a job.
Who are you gonna pray to, Zeiros? Okay,
The spirits.
The spirits, yes, the spirits
Yeah.
of the ice.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean-
Spirits dice,
Yeah.
please
Please
stay away
save
from
me.
us.
Please stay away.
I don't know if that's high enough, but that is a 16.
Okay, you pray to Helm. Again, your prayer is heard. It does not provide any benefit.
Wait. Okay.
Well, it's not a noticeable mechanical one. Noted. Okay.
Oh, I have things
Some-
I can craft.
Okay, somebody roll for our 8th day of travel.
Just so you
Paloma
know,
rolled?
12.
for all 8 hours of crafting, I'm going to take a 10 to meet the DC 19 for a powerful explosive twice.
Okay. My goodness, I hate you. All right,
I'll
who's
roll if
rolling?
no one else wants to.
12.
Okay, Rancor's rolling.
I wouldn't
I
say that I
already
don't want to. I fear the consequences.
Yeah, fair.
12.
12. Clear day, no major setbacks. The snow continues as normal.
That is what, 3 clear days?
Yeah, Rancor is rolling all
Well,
the clear
doesn't
days.
it count as 4 because of the
Yes, yeah.
one day we all passed?
That's correct.
4 clear days. 4. 4 out of
Yeah.
what, 8?
Yeah, 4 of 8.
Okay.
Oh my
Hey, that's
god.
good. Yeah. All right. Day 9.
Mason, I'm going to do the exact same thing again.
I hate you.
You know what? No, Altrix, no.
you know,
get
you
to
say
roll
you hate
D12.
him for this, but you're
No,
the
I
one
love
who keeps
him.
giving the
I love
you
it.
keep giving the artificer such extended periods of time to do nothing but craft.
That's what you're supposed to do during long travels.
I make
I know.
bombs.
Yeah,
Mason,
Altrix.
I have a question.
Yes.
So in our miscellaneous components, we talked
Oh,
about this
God,
before.
Here we go.
There's one that doesn't quite fit into the parts cover. It's just called glass shards.
Yeah. Those are not usable in anything.
Well,
Not even shrapnel?
hypothetically,
Hypothetically. Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, the non-artificer said it. I didn't.
Yeah, put it in the shrapnel and you make a shrapnel bomb.
Would it not add piercing damage to a perhaps powerful explosive?
I'll give you
Oh my
1d4
God.
of piercing damage. For all your shrapnel.
If I add all 23 glass shards to 1.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
get
God.
plus 1d4 in piercing damage.
Hey, you know,
There you go.
a D4 is a
Okay.
D4.
Okay, somebody roll for travel.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, if no one's gonna claim it, I'm gonna do it again. And we
Altrix
saw what I did last
needs
time.
to roll at least one of these dice. I refuse to let him just stay out and craft.
The D12, right?
Yeah, it's d12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 12.
12, another clear day. Good job, Pura.
Woo!
Okay. All right.
I just
Owens
realized
roll
I
one.
should have minus.
Owens
Somebody
roll
roll
at
for
least
our
one.
10th
Hold on,
day.
I'm notating the extra D4 of piercing on one of them. All right,
Oh my
it's a
God.
D12.
Yes.
Yes.
Paloma, you also need to roll.
I already
Okay.
did.
Just rolled once.
9.
I rolled. Oh, I'm muted.
9. Oh, that's late again. I'm so sorry.
Group
You all
check
take
is-
5 points of cold damage.
Wait,
Why'd y'all
don't
make
we-
me do this? I just
We
wanted
don't
to
get a roll
craft.
for it?
No, that is the roll.
So
You
we
roll
all take
badly.
5.
You all take
Oh,
5.
right. It's a sleet, not the.
Yeah,
storm.
sleep.
Yep.
Okay. That is pretty cool. Does anyone need healing?
Yeah, does anyone need
Yeah.
healing? Because I can provide healing with the magic items again.
None of y'all are particularly that low, so
Yeah. It's more of just
mean-
I can use magic items to heal up stuff without having to worry
This is
too
true.
much
I'm just using
about resources.
half my.
I'm gonna
No,
first
hands
level
every
cure
turn.
wounds on myself then because even if I roll max, I still don't even. I don't know if I get up to full or not. I don't know. I don't care.
okay.
Really, you have lay on hands.
Cringe. Anyways,
He keeps forgetting he has that hands.
Literally,
that
like,
is
I was
literally
like,
exactly enough to put me up to full.
Great, there you go.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why y'all are. Never mind. Okay.
It's fine.
All
right.
Okay.
Just whatever.
Day 11.
I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet this time.
Oh
Riley kills
God,
us
we're about
all.
to die.
All right, Pura, get ready for another exhaustion point. That is a 12.
12, another clear day. Okay.
Hey.
Very nice.
What?
Pura staves off hypothermia for now. There
There
are still several numbers y'all have not rolled, which is crazy.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
like-
surprised.
Yeah. Like, standard
Oh.
deviation says that.
Fuck
They'll
standard
never roll it.
deviation.
All right,
We
here we
roll-
go. 1.
All right, all right.
Is it actually?
That one.
Is it a 1? Ooh,
We're
that's
dead.
rough.
I called it.
Yeah, no, that is physically the worst you could do.
Technically, I
okay.
never said I was the one rolling.
No,
I
I'm
just
counting
took
it.
the chance and go-
If you
Oh.
roll, I'm counting it.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like.
All right, I'm about to
that
roll a
counts.
d20. What's it count for, Mason?
Nothing, because I haven't asked you to roll yet. But I was asking somebody to roll the d12, so it's okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, you would lose horses in this situation. Cricket
I swear to
does,
God, don't
Cricket,
you dare.
Cricket does die.
I'm
there are
going
no
to
other-
murder you.
There are no other horses to lose, so he does
Fuck
die.
cricket.
In a snowdrift catastrophe. Where
I bring him
wind-
back as a
below-
free
yeah,
spell
it's
per
fine.
long rest.
It's fine.
Ugh.
But he still dies. You would lose other horses. That's what it's been for. You also, this day of travel counts for nothing. So we have to repeat day 12 in a moment. And also, magical items do not regain their properties for 5 days.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I blame
It was
Owunul.
out of a d6.
I blame Owunul.
Dan, that was absolutely your fault.
No, it wasn't.
You
I
called a
still-
1, it rolled a 1. It's okay.
We
All right, now I need
manifested
somebody
it.
to repeat day 12.
I'll do it.
Okay?
All right.
Pick me, pick
8.
me.
8, clear day. Everything goes well.
Great. So-
Yay!
Okay. Very nice. Well, we're faring pretty decent, actually.
We're in the
freakishly
easy
so.
part.
This is true. All right, somebody roll for the next day.
I'll do it.
Riley kills us all.
Hee hee hoo hoo.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh fuck.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I'm not counting that because that was on the ground.
If it was not caught, it should have counted, but it's okay.
I thought we
If
count
it's on the
it-
floor.
I
Yeah.
know.
That's
I
like
know.
big rule.
I have a dice tray. If I miss the dice tray, that's on me.
Yeah, I know. It's your bad dexterity, not Owunul's bad dexterity.
Yeah, he could have rolled if you roll a 12 or a
True.
1, that it doesn't matter.
For
On the
your
floor doesn't count.
information, Owunul has pretty good dexterity.
For my information, what number did you roll?
I got a 3, Mason. What do you want from me?
3. Clear day. No major setbacks.
Okay, I'm gonna get that spell slot back.
And
Lord-
that was the 8th success that you needed to finish off the rest of your travel. So despite the terrible occurrences along the rest of the journey, you do fast track in time.
How many crafting checks does Altrix get? That's the question.
Yes, I was about to ask. Because I just found a thing I can make a lot of.
He's just scanning the document trying to find some.
From where we were,
he's gonna make a bunch of spring-loaded legs. You don't understand. We need them.
Oh, that's so many.
We
From
said
where
it would
we
take like 37 days.
Yeah, I know. We'd already gone
Yeah.
through several.
I can only make 10 of them, I think, so that's like my limit.
Yeah, you could make 24 of them. So
You have 24
24
chances to make them, essentially.
24
roll.
days worth of checks.
Roll, dice boy, roll.
I'll just double the amount of time it would take to each one,
And
and
to succeed. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Okay.
so I'm going to make 10 potent poisons.
Oh my god.
I see. Love that.
Are you gonna coat the glass with it so it has poison damage too?
Specifically, these are
Oh,
injury
yeah.
poisons.
Do I need a if I'm like whenever we're resting and such like that, I am taking the time to like draw all the people that we're like all the people we're traveling with.
Sure.
And I like writing more like information about them as we go. I don't know if I need to roll for any of that stuff, but I'm just
You don't. They can just do that.
Yeah. I was like, I don't
Is there just
think
a
it's
sword with what is this? And a circle.
sword.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
there's
put-
always
It's
a sword.
it's like a
This is
YouTube
one of
thumbnail
these.
where there's a red like circle around it.
Well,
What is
anyway,
this?
After a very arduous 39 day travel overall, the calendar day is the 39th of the Lexus. Guess what the weather is? Snow.
Cold.
Would never have seen.
It's
well,
rain actually.
Yeah,
The weather
we've
can
never
be
seen this.
clear.
No, it's terrible. However, as you are pushing forth in the frostbitten waste, you are about ready to give up at the point that Blixhaven just doesn't exist. People are just making it up. People go out here and just die. When finally, the walls begin to extend on the very hazy horizon. And the most notable feature, even here from a distance, is the semi-translucent glass dome that is built over the city. A massive structure, like a sports arena, that is
All it
just
would take is one rock.
encased- Yes, just encased in holding what little warmth is found in Blixhaven within the city walls. As you push forth and enter into the city proper, it is not anything to be astonished by. Buildings are made of what little rock they could mine up from deep under the ground, and most things are carved out of permafrost and ice. Buildings, an amalgam of rock, ice, and whatever wood they might have scrounged up. But you enter into Blixhaven
Oh, I
proper,
gotta use.
and despite its lack of grandeur, it is still a inspiring city because it shows you that people are resilient. You find
I
your
will
way
transform.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were done. That's why I said
No, it's
something.
okay. No, you're fine. It's okay.
Time to transform and roll out, as they say.
Yes. Nonetheless, you find your way towards the kind of inner circle, directly underneath the dome. And as you look up, there is an actual structure, a building that's built into the dome itself, some kind of observatory that seems to be both dangling from the center of the dome and also protruding outward on the surface, as if some kind of large ice crystal has been just suspended at the apex of the dome. But here,
Eyeball.
yes, people are, unlike Bruntero or any other major cities you've seen, people are just going about their business. There's not a lot of chatter. It's very quiet. But the city is very much alive. You just don't hear it very well.
How large in comparison to fucking
It's tiny.
I can't remember what it's on the tip of my tongue.
A village?
The real name for that.
Arcus?
Arcus, thank you.
Its real name is a
Uh,
village to me.
I kept
Incredibly
going to
large.
say I kept
Um,
going to say Akarik, and I was like, no, that's his dad.
That's his dad. Yes, incredibly large, actually. A population of about 320,000 people. It is the second
Oh, wow.
most populated city in the Alliance of Provias. If you don't
And you
count
said this
Provenere.
thing is surrounded by a big dome of glass, and you're
What do you
telling
mean
me
you
no
don't
one
count
has,
Provenere?
Well,
and you're telling
Provenere
me,
is half and half, so
and you're telling me no one
Yep.
has thrown a rock at this thing and just shattered it on
it's
accident.
way
It's
more
pretty
impressive.
thick glass. I don't.
Yeah, it's way more impressive than just a thin sheet of glass.
Is it laminated glass?
No.
We traveled for 37
Well,
days, right?
fucking should be.
38/39 days.
38. Okay.
Is there like a
30
port or something? Like
Yes, there is a port.
Oh.
As you look across the city, it's all kind of sloped downwards as you enter. Not an incredible grade, but it slopes down towards a harbor that's inside the city walls. And there are these strange stone/ironclad doors that almost slide over each other as if ships have to go out and curve around them to actually get to the outside, creating almost a maze that locks the warmth as well as they can inside the city.
I love how you said this is like desolate, no one goes here. Oh, but it's got almost 500,000 people.
Yeah,
No one new comes here.
yeah, nobody new comes in.
Just like Akkus.
Exact.
Except Arcus is a middle of nowhere town. More so,
So
than
is
this,
this.
apparently. Like,
Yes.
these
That's
are the
kind
same
of the vibe
picture.
up here.
Cold.
Yes.
What's the vibe? What's the
Anyway.
vibe?
So we're
I-
Santa.
We don't like strangers.
Yeah, the vibe is we don't like strangers. You do get some
They're
eyes
all
as you enter,
halflings?
but it's okay. Standing in the middle of town, though, not in the dome itself, but underneath it, is the Frosthold Bastion, a fortress/throne, and the Owunul, you'll be the only person that is aware. Well, you and Daikia would be aware of the person that supervises Blixhaven is the Glaciarch. Basically a appointed governor, so to speak, by the Vicari that is in charge of supervising this area.
What do I remember about how they run this place? Like, in just like, what kind of policies do they adopt? Are they isolationists?
Go ahead and give me a history check on that.
Lord have mercy.
What is
And I'm
the
gonna-
market for acid around here?
Oh my god, this motherfucker. I am
Absolutely
going to use a luck point,
Okay,
as is my god-given right.
sure.
God's plural given right, mind you.
Sure.
And thank God I did. You said history?
Yes.
Well, one of those numbers wasn't too high, but the other number was a 17, so that's after
16.
applying the... No, that's after applying the -1 already.
Sure.
I really rolled an 18, but you know.
Yes, you don't recall a lot about the policies. You kind of didn't do well in your political science courses.
Well, I knew
That's
that.
Yeah, it's okay. You do, though, remember that the current Glaciarch that's been in power for quite some time is Drogar Corum.
Oh, God.
He's an orc. You know that he is a battle-scarred veteran. He fought during the penultimate and was appointed into this position afterwards. He's very much a no-nonsense type of man, at least from what you've heard. And personally, the one thing you do remember, because you thought it was cool in your history class, is that he is known for surviving the longest during the Vigil of Stillness.
Do I remember what the Vigil of Stillness is?
Not with the 16, but...
Damn it. No, excuse you, a 17?
Sorry, 17. Not with the 17.
I told you the 17 was already with it applied.
Yeah.
He remembers this as a cool fact, but
Yeah,
yet half
cool
the fact he doesn't even
Yeah.
know what it's about.
You're like, that's cool that he survived the Sigil of the... I don't know what that is, but...
Yeah, I feel like he says that out loud. We all turn to him. He's like, "What's this digital of the stillness?" And he's like, "I got no clue."
Yeah.
Fuck if I know, man. That's beyond me. Sounds pretty cool though. So I mean, like, you know, there's that.
So, Daikia,
So
Yes.
what's the plan now?
Well, as you all witnessed in the Frostbitten Waste, our journey wasn't terribly difficult, at least, but it wasn't good, but it will get much worse. Once you venture further inward, it will... Well, we might very well die. So make whatever preparations you need. I suggest we attempt to at least hunker down here for a few days to gather some supplies. And...
What supplies could possibly help?
A fair point.
Some actual enchanted gear with all the money we have.
Yes, enchanted gear, potions of cold resistance or cold immunity, though those might be high dollar, but we particularly must find... I will explain to you further what we need, but let's find a place to rest first. I don't really want to talk about it out here in the open.
And once we find a place to rest, I have some praying to do and some answers to pray for.
Yes. The last time I was here, I stayed in a number of taverns kind of throughout the city.
You went bar hopping and lived in them?
Well, the taverns are on the first floor, the inns are on the above. But yes, I'm not much for a drinker, except for a couple of times in my life, but I can make a couple of recommendations. The Cracked Kettle is not a bad place to start. The Whispering Hearth, or the...
I need you to understand that we have our resident alcoholic is going to try all of those.
Sure, that's totally fine. Actually, I don't think I would recommend the Shiver Hole. That is a really rough place. So maybe the Cracked Kettle or the Whispering Hearth, if anybody has preferences.
Which one's
I can
the
see
warmest?
Jared making mental notes of where to go now. I can see the
warmest,
cogs turning.
The warmest is going to be the Whispering Hearth. It actually is located into one of the geothermal vent shafts, one of the few, at least, in the city that's not commandeered by their power plant, basically.
Vote that one.
That is fine with me. It will be a little bit more costly, but sometimes it's worth it.
I doubt it'll be the difference between us being able to afford the supplies we need.
Fair enough. Well, please then, let's go this way. And she begins to lead you off toward... gotta find that location. Towards an area called the Pyrestone District. It's very tightly controlled, as it is the predominant location of all the geothermal vents, which don't puff into the atmosphere. They puff into a building that's built on top of it. One of the only solid stone structures you can find in Blixhaven. But they do have little pipe stalks that rise up, and little puffs of steam are coming out of it. But across the street from that large factory-esque building, there is a small little tavern that's kind of tucked into a corner lot. It's about 3 stories tall, and a pretty small interior when you walk in, but it is warm, and there's not a lot of that to go around in Blixhaven.
Warm. Well, who's gonna go ask for the rooms?
I'll step up.
Sure.
Okay.
You
where the counter is.
Yeah, I know. You approach a male elf. Seems to be holding a book of some kind, probably a registry of people that are staying here. And he leans kind of over the counter as you approach. Good evening. What can I do for you?
How much for a night?
Shh, keep your voice down.
How much for a night?
How many rooms do you need? 3 silver pieces per room.
How big are the rooms?
They fit 2 people.
More?
All right. 12 silver pieces for the night.
Here.
Thank you.
How many nights are we staying? Are we staying multiple?
Just one, I think.
Well, because didn't Daikia say multiple nights?
She
Yeah,
just
she
threw that out as
recommended
an
it.
arbitrary number, but yeah, probably a couple, 2, maybe 3 at the.
I mean, we
top.
could
That's,
just
that's Mason saying
ask-
you should spin a few days.
But if you, I mean, you don't have to. I'm just that was Daiki giving an arbitrary.
I mean,
number
at the end
for
of the day,
perspective.
if we want to spend
Just
another
buy
night, we can
more,
pay
yeah.
for another night.
Yeah, you could just buy another.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sure.
It's not hurting you. Here are your room keys. My name is Thal Rin. If you ever require assistance.
Thanks. I'll just walk up. Walk back to the group. Yes, I don't know how they have a logbook. They did not ask for my name. But that's fine. Let's go.
I had to wonder if there are any beasts more suited to such cold and frigid weather than the horses that we left behind in Bruntero.
That's possible.
I mean, like,
So-
there were sandworms in the sand place. Maybe there are, I don't know, I don't fucking know, snow worms here.
Sand dolphins. And
Sorry.
And they weren't
Very
really
different.
animals, they were just magic.
My point being the same, they've lived
I mean-
here, they probably have adaptations, they have ways of coping.
Aside from summoned creatures, there's not a whole lot that survives out in the wastes.
Well, my summoned creature didn't survive very long, but
Exactly.
does.
It would be, again, predominantly ice golems and elementals that could survive, though not to say it's impossible, especially not if they are aided with, our own company. Though I'm not sure what beasts would be of aid for us.
I mean, we don't exactly have a cart anymore, so that's fair. Getting another cart, given how inhospitable the rest of our trek seems to be, probably not a good idea. Maybe a big sled, though. We could pull a big sled.
If we could get like another self-propelled sled, but I don't
Who
know.
knows? Maybe there's actually, Pura. Where did you get that sled? You just showed up with the sled and everyone kind of accepted it, but I'm still.
The same place where we got stuff.
The hag.
Oh,
All right, I don't like that.
Maybe the hag is here.
No,
She's moved.
we'll poke
That would
around.
be amazing.
I'm sure we could talk to some of the locals here, figure out what they do to survive out there.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure
we
they
just
go out
ask-
at least
ask for-
sometimes.
survival tips, you know.
Maybe not to the extent we are planning to, but
Any new information here is helpful. We're in a very
if we could ask them, perhaps about what it's like here during the winter, that might be
Okay.
what it's like out there during the summer.
right. Where would we go for such a thing? Is there any kind of like survival posts? Where would we go to ask these questions?
Let's get upstairs first, and I will let you in on all I know about Blixhaven.
Okay.
You have to climb up to the third and highest floor of this building, and your 4 rooms occupy the entire top floor. There is a bucket in the corner for a bathroom. No running water, but there are stone vents on the floor that puff in every so often. Just a little bit of warmth keeps the temperature about 65 degrees in here.
Oh, that's
about
just my normal sleeping temp. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's about the warmest you're going to find out
Celsius.
here by a long. Yeah, 65
Yeah,
degrees
Celsius. Yeah. Actually,
All of
that's blazingly hot. If it's
Yeah,
Celsius,
all
oh
of
my
you are
god.
dead. Yes. No. So, firstly, you don't necessarily have to keep your voice down. Thal is just hard of hearing, and but in the reverse way, I think I think it hurts his ears when you talk too loud. That's why he asked. But other than that, there's no particular reason. So aside from gathering information, if you'd like to, and supplies, We need a tome.
A tome like TOMB?
That's tomb.
That's tomb. No, tome. TOME. A
Oh.
book. I did my
How-
research, and there is apparently a journal that was written by a insane mage. Now, if my hypothesis is correct, that is the same crazy mage that constructed the Neverfreeze Spire. And it would also chart a course to get there.
That's
Otherwise,
convenient.
You just heard about it? You don't have any proof it exists?
No, I heard about it while doing my research here, the last time I was here, the only time I was here. I just didn't know it was the Mad Mage that had constructed the Neverfree Spire until the journal from Andrew Rufflock confirmed that it was real. It's not
So-
hidden in research, it's just believed to be a fairy tale that people tell their kids to scare them from going into the Frostbitten Waste.
So then why are you being so secretive about it if it's just a fairy tale?
Well, some people may not believe it's just a fairy tale. And given the fact that we know people are looking, as you've said before, I would prefer not to run our chances with cueing anyone in that we are up to something.
Where can we find this journal?
Yes, that's the real question, isn't it? It is, I think, located in the depths of the Thosserith archive. That is no easy place to get access to. It allegedly contains all the knowledge held here within Blixhaven, including how they built the Aegis Dome and how they keep the city warm and its founders, parts of history that it's not available to the public.
Well, Altrix
Would it
has a
be available
history
to the Vicar and Son?
We can certainly try.
But
But if we get
Altrix has a
caught-
history of getting into highly classified secret libraries, so
I also, well, how fast does information travel?
Probably no
Right.
faster than we did.
The Glaciarch works directly under the Vicari. When I was
'Cause-
here, I stayed here for a few months. Every so often, the Vicari do visit. Now, likely that will not be of significance while we're here, as the Vicari are preoccupied. But the Glaciarch has direct communications with Bruntero, so if we are to upset the balance here, we could create waves that we don't want.
I don't know if Bruntero would want to, I guess, shake the pot, so to speak, by putting out a warning regarding the Vicar and Son.
I don't know. It depends on how they're handling things back in Bruntero, but it has been quite some time since we saw them last.
Yeah.
Regardless, there is no catch-all to enter the Thosserith archive. The only people that have access that I'm aware of are the White Scribes.
Is it blocked by magic?
I have no idea, but I assume so.
Where are the White Scribes?
They're in the Thosserith archive. The archive is housed between the Glaciarchal Lyceum, which is the administrative hall, basically, of the Glaciarch, and the Cathedral of the Eternal Divinations, which is the church of...
is everything here named with some sort of ice word?
I mean, Thosserith isn't an ice word that I'm aware of, but it possibly so. Not everything, but a lot of things. Ice is a big part of their culture here.
Nearly.
If you wish to get
So
more
you want us to
information-
get a book?
No, I'm not asking you to get the book. If I must do so myself, I will take that risk.
Well,
A book that may or may not even exist.
For the sake of our survival, I sure hope it does. Because otherwise, we will be trotting around in the frostbitten waste with no point of origin. I don't know where the tower is. I just know that it's out there.
How'd you know about the book?
When I was here, there was whispered talk among some of the city scholars from the college here that there was not just that book, but there's a collection of tomes that are secretly kept away from public eye, only accessible by the white scribes and the glaciarch, and of course the Vicari if they choose to visit. I don't know if it's a journal written by the Mad Mage himself, but if it is the journal written by an insane mage, there's only one insane mage that I've ever read about, and that is what was found in Roughlock's journal.
As much as I'd rather not go on a death mission, invading some library vault to get this book that may or might not exist, I'd rather not risk it existing and our adversaries get a hold of it.
I
Well,
agree.
However, I'm not
If-
sure how much I can help y'all with that.
if I may. Again, we had the Vicarant's son. And I can only assume
We could try
If-
asking for it.
this journal exists and it's in their possession. It must have been at least made available to Roughlock.
Maybe they'll let me look at it.
Perhaps so.
Especially if we were to say, after the discovery of his body, a new expedition headed by one Owunul Dazav has been declared.
It's certainly possible. We would need to fabricate some kind of legal document that allows you access as granted permission by the Vicari. Unfortunately, I've never seen one of those before, but
Do you not have a
Um,
signet ring or anything?
I don't think I don't think I have one of those per se. I mean, given how forgetful I am, I might and just like not have realized it.
perhaps so.
But I have on occasion seen such documents. Like, I mean, growing up, I would just like go into my father's study when he was like doing actual work and like just like peep over at it, and he'd like try to explain it to me. I don't remember very much about it, but I feel like the basic form is something.
Okay.
And that's honest. I mean, if that's the best way of replicating one I have, then try.
What about just
That could
sneaking
work.
in?
If we get caught, the repercussion. I feel like we should
It's-
try.
It's a possibility to sneak in if we have to, but
Problem with sneaking in is we don't know where we're going and what
Exactly.
we're looking for.
We have no information.
Not to mention
we
what
should try asking first.
wards or
yes.
security they have in place. If they
Okay,
let you in, that's far simpler.
Do we have any spare parchment? Actually, I'm gonna look in my bag.
I do, yes.
Oh, sick. Okay.
She pulls out a roll of 5 pages.
Do you
Yes, you
have? I know the signet by heart. Hold on. Do you have? Let me see. Like does anyone have like a chunk of wood I could use to like press the seal in? Like I could carve the seal into it. 'Cause I know the seal by heart.
moment.
That one's easy.
I can. Hold on, where is it? I have a thing for this. Right tool for the job. With thieves' tools or artisan's tools, I can magically create one set of tools in a non-occupied
already
space.
have
I'd like
the
to create some
woodcarver's
forgery tools.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Well, okay, I will guide him on exactly how to forgery this then.
Sure.
And
As best I
I'll-
can, given my
I can cast the spell guidance.
good memory.
Yeah. This one I will let you roll a history check with advantage. Owunul.
Oh, sick.
I'll give a
Yeah,
one old
to make
guidance
sure you-
for history.
Am I getting guidance for this too, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Sick.
think so.
Make sure you remember all little bits of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta remember all the little swirls and swiggles and all.
Oh,
the
what
little
was that year on it?
Yeah, what was the?
Was it,
So,
was it
again,
43, 28, or
What did you? So
2?
what roll was this
It's a-
again?
This is a history check with advantage.
Okay, that's pretty good because I have a -1 to those. Anyways. Okay. Even with a -1, that is a 21.
Okay. You recall the signet of the Vicari very well. As you
I
have
mean,
seen
it's
it
on my,
many
it's on
ti-
my,
yeah,
it's
many
right
times.
here, you know, like.
I mean, you did scratch it out a little bit.
Yeah, but come on.
But yes, you have seen it multiple times, and that is one thing you do remember very well, and are able to guide Altrix well enough to. Altrix has to make a check to actually create the signet, but Altrix, you do get a +3 to that roll, on top of all of your additional
Guidance.
bonuses
Guidance.
because of
Okay.
Owunul's good roll.
And just throwing this out there, if you could make it into a ring, that would make future endeavors. Nah, just do whatever works. Whatever.
I
works.
don't know how well a signet ring works in all scenarios.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially since we don't
Also-
wear their uniforms.
Bling.
Bling.
What is the ability check for this?
I believe it's your dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Just flat roll plus guidance.
Whoop.
+3 from the from Owunul.
What?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
+3 gets me up to 10.
10.
Are you
Yikes.
shitting me?
Yeah, you try your best as Owunul's talking. He goes off on some tangents, and you get lost in carving and forging the signet correctly. And unfortunately, Owunul's description, though basically perfect, Altrix, you do not replicate it nearly as well.
I mean, we could try again tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, we don't have to do it today or anything. Like,
Yeah.
we don't gotta wait. The last time we tried
What
to
time
do
is it
everything in one day.
I was about to mention that actually. It is mid to late afternoon.
The last
probably
time we tried to
about
do-
5:30ish.
Last time we went into a town and tried to do everything in one day. I caused a riot on accident. So let's take a chill pill. And just slow down.
I
And
was just gonna
relax.
say, we should get some food.
Prepare for the journey ahead.
Hot meal would be nice.
Oh yes.
I know we can handle this later, but if you are curious for any bits of information, other than just asking the locals, you can always check out a number of their.
Are there any public libraries?
Yes, technically.
We could go look at those. They might have like just basic survival tips for the wild wastelands of this frigid place.
Yes, the Glaciarchal Lyceum is the Glaciarch's school, basically. It's connected to the Frosthold, but there you'd find spellcasting individuals that are more adept at the rigorous undertaking of surviving in this type of weather. And then, of course, there's the Cryotherm College, which is the engineering and spell college here as well, that maintains all of the city's infrastructure, well, what little infrastructure there is. It keeps the city alive, so if you need access to them as well. That would be probably my best recommendations in terms of places to look. Unless you need perhaps a religious scholar. I don't know anyone there, but the Seminary of the Veiled Flame is a place to look for that as well.
Well, yeah, I'm looking more for like survival tips and tricks, like maybe a little bit of history, just like what they've used in the past to help them survive out here, that kind of thing.
I think what you're going to find is that most people don't go outside of the city walls. The entire city's industry can basically be housed within the city itself.
Yeah, okay, but what keeps them warm in here? That's what I want to know.
I assume the geothermal vents and the Aegis dome overhead, but you can certainly ask further. Again, not an engineer. I don't study all of that. Not quite as informed as I wish I was. But...
Heist, baby.
No.
Let's steal the big stone.
Well, not a lot of places to get food around here. I know someone mentioned that. Other than the taverns.
So there's a tavern downstairs. Let's just get a hot meal down there and call it a day. I'm tired. And cold.
Very well. Does anybody need anything?
In like what way?
Yeah.
Just anything. I'm going to make a run outside for a little while.
I mean, if you
I need to
get
pick up something.
any like enchanted like stuff at all, or
Ooh, if you
know.
not so much if you get it, but if you find it, then we could go back and like get it later. Because
Sure, I'll take a look. See what I can get.
Lord knows I don't have any money.
I've got money now. Pulls out a sack of 310 platinum.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So do I.
Sure.
Oh, turns to Altrix. You bought me something. How much was that again in this amount?
I bought you something?
Yeah,
When did that
pulls
happen?
out the what's the potion? Static shock potion. I know how much you spent. It was
I don't
Ooh.
recall doing that, so we're
Owens
just gonna
has
call it a
lost it.
wash.
I wonder if there are
Yeah.
any rings
Oh.
of cold resistance here that we could find. I want to go look for those.
Sure. Most of the shops are probably closing at this hour, but
Right, but tomorrow.
yes. But if I
I
see
mean-
anything, I'll let you know.
Fire steel could be useful, but
Fire steel?
the amount of it you'd have to wear would be, it'd be a full suit of armor. I don't know if we have time to craft it.
I mean, are we really in a time crunch here? Like,
Well,
it takes a while.
Slightly.
we're
Fair
not
enough.
in the hardest of time crunches, but the longer we wait, the more time that we leave someone else to catch up.
I see. Duly noted. So that would be something that we'd have to craft as we were traveling then, while we have the time. Or what that you that you would craft if willing.
Not to mention that would, again, it'd be a full suit of armor, take several days to craft, and
Could you just get like a chest plate or something?
well, that wouldn't keep you warm. At least
Keep
not.
Keep your core warm.
The core can
Well,
warm
it's
itself.
more so
I'm worried
it's
about
not
the
that it-
extremities.
keeps you warm per se. It just
You've got two hands, Owunul.
shields from cold.
Let's just
but
go
I
get
can-
some food for now. But yeah, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
I mean, given I have no money, I'm kind of window shopping, but without the windows. Or the shopping.
I suppose we
Because I
could
don't have
also look
money.
for potions. See what other additional supplies they have out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to find very many potions, more magic items. That's not really an industry that I've picked up on here. Not saying that they don't exist, but for the general public like ourselves, it's unlikely that we'll have access to things like that. The predominant industry is ice, believe it or not, and occasionally fishing. What they're bringing in is going to be things to keep them warm and food. But I will keep an eye out for anything. I'm going to head outside, and if somebody will get me a bowl of rice. Paloma, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
She kind of motions to step outside.
No, outside. Okay.
I'm sorry to take you away from the group for a moment. I'm not much of a people person. Well, that's not necessarily true.
Me either.
But I have noticed that you seem distant. Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, I just, you know, it's the farthest I've ever traveled into the, you know, I've never touched the frostbitten wastes. I you know, Sizik and I stayed in the southern bit of the continent, but, if my mom wasn't going for Arcus, I'm worried she was going for the tower.
I see.
And, you know, that would suck.
Yes, it certainly would. I'm sorry that that's an uncertainty. I've never really liked uncertainty either.
If I don't know what I'm gonna do if we find her. Not that.
Do you want to find her?
No.
Then
No,
let's
I
hope we don't.
hope she's nowhere near this part of the world.
Let's hope for that then. If it's any consolation, what we're looking for is incredibly difficult to find. So maybe she's not looking for it.
Hopefully not. But I don't know if you know this about me. I'm pretty stubborn. And I didn't get it from my dad.
No, I understand. I have 3 children, all of whom are stubborn. And they get it from me too. I left everything that I knew to chase this. And now I've done it twice.
Yeah. I had to leave Kilauea again. Didn't want to do it the first time. Didn't want to do it the second time.
Why did you have to leave?
Hmm?
Why'd you have to leave?
The first or the second time?
I have time for both.
Oh, well, the first time, so Sizik and I were getting in the way, and I think we were just, you know, too much of a handful for our parents, causing too much trouble. At least, you know, that's my best guess. They didn't super explain it. They're just, oh, you're gonna go on a trip. You're gonna go see Sizik's grandma, and then we got there, and she didn't exist. So, and then the second time we left because we were chasing my mom. Because
I see.
she put a mysterious package on a boat.
I see. Well, I suppose I stand on the other side of your situation, perhaps in the shoes of your parents. I sent Altrix away when he was causing some trouble. But it's not that I wanted to send him away, it is that I did what I thought was best for him. Something that would keep him alive, and I can't speak for your parents, I don't know, but maybe that's what they were doing for you.
I'd like to think so, for sure. I don't want to imagine that they did it maliciously or anything, you know? But I no offense to you, this isn't judgment on your parenting. I can't judge that, only Altrix can. But
No, you could judge my parenting, it's okay.
But, you know, sometimes you can do your best, and it still hurts the people around you.
I certainly learned that. Have you noticed how often Altrix has spoken to me?
I mean, he asked for your help making his vials of acid.
I was hardly any assistance for that. And I don't think he's intentionally ignoring me, but we spent 2 years apart. And he's a young adult. Time that I wish I hadn't missed.
2 years is nothing. You got all the time in the world to catch up on that.
Maybe so. But I'm sure your parents feel the same way.
Yeah, it was a little weird being around him.
Yeah.
Or being around my
Like-
dad and Sizik's dad for the first time in 7 years.
It's like trying to introduce yourself to somebody new.
Right? Like, I'm not the same person who left at all.
Right. I do like adventuring. I've learned in my life experiences, but that is one of the tolls of adventuring. And time away from home is that you lose that time that you would spend with somebody else.
Well,
And I don't mean to keep you. I
no,
just wanted to check in on you and make sure you were okay.
I appreciate it. And if it's any consolation, Altrix might feel a little weird around you now, but I know he looks up to you because, you know, he wouldn't shut up about you before we met you.
Interesting.
You know, oh, my
There's not
mom's
much
a talented alchemist, and she taught me everything I know, and
There's not much to look up to. But I appreciate it.
well, if
I
you
don't mean to keep you.
if
from
you need
dinner,
anything, let me
so-
know. If
Of
you need
course.
another pep talk,
If you need another pep talk,
sure.
okay. Give me a bowl of rice, please.
Can
The
do.
rice here is really good. And she will walk off. So, what do you folks want to eat?
Meat.
Oh, that's a rare commodity here.
Meat.
How
What
about
kind
fish?
of meat? Yeah, fish.
What
It's
stew?
meat. I was going to say, about the only main type of meat they have is fish.
That's works
Depending on
fine.
who you ask, fish is not meat, though.
I will
just-
eat
fish
some
is meat.
spectral horse.
Yeah, Cricket dies outside screaming in pain.
Some nice squirrels would be great.
No, the reason he dies is not because of that. He dies because there's no squirrels. I know he's like a
Yeah,
familiar.
starves to death every 3 days.
There are no squirrels. What do you mean? It's his main food source. How do you think he survived this long?
Sure.
Bite.
Teach him to enjoy
Yeah.
fish.
I don't know. He dies like every other day. So
All right, so
does he
who,
survive?
so who wants
No.
what? Place your orders for food.
What did I
Fish
s-
stew.
Fish stew, got it.
Fried
Raw
fish,
fish.
if they have it.
Fried fish, all right. I'll give you grilled fish, but okay.
I said fried dip. I'm just kidding.
Raw fish.
Straight like sushi raw or just like raw?
A whole ass fish on a table.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna bring you
Just-
out some cod and just plop it down there. Okay. All right, Zeiros, what do you want?
What's a good sized fish for Zeiros?
I mean, they have a marlin if you want to pay for it.
How much?
A
what's-
manatee.
how
Um,
much does these fishes cost?
Narwhal.
This marlin in particular is 21 gold pieces.
Jeez. Okay,
Let's
maybe
get
not
the
the whole.
seal. We can eat
Big
that.
ass
We can
fish.
I
split
need
it.
a whole marlin then. I think I can go to smaller fish and just get more of them for
Okay.
much cheaper.
Okay.
Probably find a homeless man for way cheaper.
It's true.
Is there someone
flavored
selling?
water.
Yes.
No, it's ice flavored water. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, is there someone
Me-flavored
committing a
ice
horrendous
water.
crime nearby? I'll just go
Me
eat
flavored ice.
them.
Yeah, me flavored ice.
Ooh, soup.
Yeah. Ooh, soup. Rancor, what do you want to eat?
I would like a number 3, blackened, not grilled. hold the mushrooms, add some sauteed onions. If you add a little bit of salt on it, that'll be perfect.
Rancor, the counter's over here.
Shit. Paloma, why'd you lead me to over here?
Also, what do you mean number 3? It's lettered.
A number C.
Number C coming up. Okay.
It just points at just a random spot on the counter.
Yeah, just random. Okay.
He has Madame Lapora's glasses, so he can still see words
Yeah, you still see words.
if he looks at them. So
Only those words. Walking down this street, sees all the signs. That's it. Hey, you can fight anyone wearing a name tag.
Yes. The letter or number C is fish bread. It's not nearly as good as it sounds.
It is also neither fish nor
like a po'
bread.
boy, or
Kind of like that.
It's just bread with fish in it.
Yeah, basically. All of you get your food though, respectively for all of your individual meals. We'll say it cost you 2 copper pieces individually.
Are we doing like a return where I spend the 1 platinum coin and they return back all the money that I need to get?
If you show him a platinum coin, he's going to look at you like he's never seen that before in his life and say, "I don't have change for that."
Oh. Do we
Because
even
he's never
have?
seen it before in his life.
I can make change.
Yes.
So I guess I hand my platinum coin over to Altrix, or is Altrix, and then Altrix makes
Yep.
change. Okay, I give you 1 platinum.
You get 10 gold.
Great. Is he able to make change from 1 gold?
Let's find out.
just say yes.
Dude, just say yes.
Yes, he can.
I get the platinum.
Bro has
I'm-
silver.
I'm just teasing you. Yes, he can make change for the gold.
Okay, great. I'm just.
If this
going
man does
around.
not have 9 silver, what is he
Yeah,
doing?
he does.
Yeah, 9 silver and 8 copper.
Yeah, he got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes,
1 silver is how many copper?
10. It's all in base 10.
Right.
Except Electrum. That's why
We
we
don't.
ignore it.
No, we don't talk about that. Those are ancient coins from the olden times.
That's what frickin' Zeiros had.
Yeah, Zeros had Electrum. That's right. Crazy. Well, you all sit down and eat a hearty meal. The food is not the best you've ever had. Could be worse. Definitely get some strange taste in there, but it's good enough food to sustain you. And as evening kind of draws into it, you've noticed being here that you don't see an Eris. It's just clouds. And that was basically your entire trek through the Frostbitten Wastes. You have not seen daylight in ever. But the night this evening is particularly cloudy as the Aegis Dome is being battered by another blizzard, which is routine for every time of year that it's there. But anything that you all would like to do as we move into our evening? Yes.
You said most of the shops are closed right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Rancor.
Around the time when everyone heads to bed, I'd like to talk to Paloma privately.
I'm so popular today.
Hey, this was playing way before Daiki, all right?
Sure.
Hey, Paloma,
Yeah.
how you faring after that trek?
Tired. Cold. Wishing I was bigger.
Oh,
Smaller people
probably
get cold faster, don't you know?
No, I don't really know that.
Yeah, it's the volume to surface area.
What's the surface area?
You're not
Are you-
here.
are you- Are you sure you're Paloma and Altrix? It sounds like something Altrix would talk about.
No, I learned it from Altrix.
Oh god, it's spreading.
No, Owunul was just asking me that on a whim inside the room.
Owunul also wants to learn about.
Just kind of
Please.
occurred to him.
What the fuck is surface area anyway?
I know you still have your reservations about me. And despite that, you've been very kind and helpful to me in my time of need. I wanted to try and repay you for what you've been doing. It's not.
You don't have to pay me. I got 200 gold from pushing you into a cactus.
It's. I think I still have a thorn somewhere. It's not payment. Instead, and he reaches back, realizes it's the wrong pocket, goes to his other pocket, and pulls out a pendant. I had this made while we were in Bruntero.
Oh, is this what
And-
Daikia threatened that guy over?
Yes, and I'm glad she did, because this is important. This is only one set, or one piece of the set. I hope you trust... That's not the right word. I'm not sure if I trust myself enough. Should things happen like they did in Oshia Vesta. I trust you enough to make the call should something like that happen with me again. As he just says that, pulls out the bracelet and puts that over his wrist, on his right hand. This pendant and bracelet are connected, and you can choose to activate it, and doing so should prevent me from doing anything. I shouldn't be able to move,
Did
speak.
you got us the opposite of friendship bracelets?
Friendship shock collar.
Okay, first of all, never mind.
Is this like a hate jewelry?
Not wasn't my intent on it. I'm not sure. I don't want to make those same mistakes again. Whether it running away or hurting one of you, I don't know if I am capable of stopping myself, stopping him, if a moment like that should come again. I have a horrible feeling in the near future. Assuming we find the spire, something like that may occur. And I felt it'd be best to trust you with this, should I do something that I shouldn't.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't expect to ever use it, because
I mean, I prefer you not use it either, but I'd rather you have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I'm sure next time he shows up, you can handle him.
That's not the Cavavara. It's the other two.
You think they'll be here?
It's possible. Granted, we were wrong about who we thought was going to Arcus. But there seems to be a connection with them, supposedly them going after those artifacts. And there's clearly something special about this tower, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were here. But even if they're not here, if I can't figure out my own issues and get it resolved, I feel better knowing that you're able to put a stop to it should something happen.
Okay.
You know, just kind of reach for your hand, but doesn't.
Not
And
take it.
just puts the pendant in there. I know it's not the most conventional gift, he says with quotations, but I hope it shows that I'm grateful for what you're doing for me.
So it's an odd way of showing it, but you're welcome. I wasn't not gonna help you.
Well, it's hard to tell with you sometimes. You can be kind of scary.
Good.
Now, I hate to ask you this. Could you walk me to my room?
Yeah, sure. Hey, while I've got you, what does Velmon mean?
Is that a...
Well, because you told me Rancor means revenge. So what does Velmon mean?
Velmon is my name.
Well, yeah, but names have meaning. Like Paloma means devotion. I was cursed from the start.
I thought it meant pigeon. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask my parents, but that's a lot of my abilities to do.
Well, the words Rancor and Velmon don't really mean anything in Orin, like Paloma does, but there's a word that kind of shoves the two of them together, and it's Rascon, and that means perseverance.
Rascon.
It's like Velmon and Rancor. It's like their ship name.
I don't have a ship.
You're right. I don't know why it's called that.
I mean, we rode on that.
I think it's when
airship.
when you go into a contract with someone, you name the boat that you buy together after the two of you. Maybe that's why it's called that.
But I don't have a boat.
What? Okay. It's still called that.
Your culture is weird, I'm sorry.
And you wonder why we call you a boomer.
Shut the fuck up, Owens. We'll mute you for the rest of the stream.
That's pretty funny, though.
I'm just saying Rancor is confirmed boomer.
We got a boom around here. It's going off the rails like a crazy train.
I was just curious.
Well, it might mean something, but not sure I'll have the chance to ask, unfortunately.
Maybe we can find a book somewhere once we get back to a place with a real library.
I mean, it's technically a real what constitutes as a fake library?
You think this place has books on, like, language? They probably just have books on fish and ice.
But, like, does a library have to have a certain selection to be considered a library?
They have to have at least one book on the Queen of on the Queen of Dairy. And then there can be a real library.
First of all, that's very specific, and also Queen of Dairy?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
That's another figure in Orin culture.
History check.
Sure.
At disadvantage. That's a 5.
I mean, she's clearly just making shit up and pulling your leg.
With a 5 history?
It's so obvious.
No,
I don't
Rancor
know.
doesn't know.
I think I remember when they like invented this they invented the form of weather known as a blizzard.
Don't forget their sister company, Legendary.
Which we did pass in
Which we
Ubenberg.
did pass in Ubenberg.
Anyways, here's your room. I'm done picking on you.
Are you?
You say directing him into the wrong room.
I do not.
Opens the door and just falls out.
It's
from
a
the third floor.
bathroom. It's a real fake door. It's just a wall.
Yeah.
Why is there a door in front of a wall?
It's a real fake door.
It's like that lady who built her house to deter ghosts.
The Winchester house, where it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Also, before you go, next time you want to include me in on a little gam or whatever of yours, don't push me into a cart full of.
I didn't know
Prickly.
they were cactuses. I just kind of wanted a distraction.
You could have clued me in on it.
Like I said, then it wouldn't be as convincing.
Having a blind man stumble around like he's blind and. Never mind. Have a good night. He says going to shut the door, but grabs the opposite end instead.
Anybody else have conversations they wish to have or things they wish to do?
Who's in which room?
That's for you guys to decide.
I do. I have this book that I've been meaning to read.
Uh-huh.
I have praying to do, but I feel like it would take. If it was successful, it would take a minute to happen. So I'm not gonna do that today.
I'm gonna read the Sword and Secrets Under the Clock Tower.
Okay. The whole thing.
As far as I can get.
Yeah. It's you can read probably the whole thing. You're a pretty fast reader. Yeah.
Fuck you, Owens.
It's a book. We've already talked about what's contained in that book. You know what's in there. I'm not going to go into detail describing it anymore. Plot's okay. One plot's okay. One of the other one's really bad, but that's okay. Owunul, if
It has
you
now
wish to
been read.
pray- Yeah. Owunul, if you wish to pray, that is okay.
I will be trying to pray. This time I will use a luck point because clearly I'm not doing. I would appreciate guidance if it is offered to me.
I think we're in a separate
please.
rooms.
Okay, well.
Murder.
Not good enough or bad enough to mean anything. Literally middle of the road.
10?
9.
Okay, that's not literally middle of the road. That's just middle of the road. But okay.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Well, you pray. Trying to stave off the cold as you're sitting on a heat vent. But
It was worth an attempt. Oh well.
it was worth an attempt.
I need to talk with this motherfucker about these lies, but he keeps avoiding me. He keeps not returning calls.
You know, it'd be really funny actually.
What? What would be?
I just feel it'd be really
Jake?
funny for my character to pray to the spirits and actually get an answer back because you're taking. I can actually roll a good religion.
I have a -1 to religion. This is
I will plus
not
nine.
Interesting.
easy.
You know what? I feel like. You know what? No, I know what I'm gonna do. I've been told
my
the
high
gods are
rolls-
real.
My high rolls in earlier sessions were pure fucking chance.
Yeah, of course. That's why they're
I
great.
feel like you know what would be really entertaining to do. I think my character's gonna pick a random god out of the book, being like, I,
will
wonder
cry.
which one of these
I will
are real.
actually cry here and now if it works.
What would I roll to pick a random god to roll to?
Let
just
me
pray
open,
to.
Let me open a document real quick, and I'll assign
Can
some
we
numbers.
choose like Bahamut or something?
because I feel like it would just be entertaining just to see, just because my character's curious, just like, why not try to see what happens here?
Chooses the god of immediate soul reaping.
You mean the Raven Queen?
Let's.
No.
Yes, that.
Immediate. Happens instantly.
Okay, the Raven Queen was better.
I think the Raven Queen could do that if she wanted to.
No, this one has to do it.
Let's just we'll do a D100. I'll assign some values to the deities, and then some of them just won't be anything.
Alrighty, that's fine. My character's
100, it's
indecisive and
Jesus.
decides not to.
It's Jesus Christ.
It's Jesus Christ.
My Lord and Savior, Jesus.
You know what, I'm just gonna roll this on D&D Beyond because I don't feel like trying to get all the dice out. All right,
Totally fine.
let's see what I get. 86.
86. Okay, that is one of the upper deities.
Oh dear. Oh,
So is it
me, oh
ordered
my.
if like 100 is the highest deity?
No, it's not like that.
It's God above God. Anyways.
Allah.
Oh my. Well, this is gonna go very interestingly. Okay,
Hey,
what's your, yeah, go ahead and well, roll your religion check first. Let's see if you even connect with this deity.
I'm not gonna do guidance for this. I'm just gonna see what it does raw. Ooh, it's not bad. Well, might be bad. 24.
Okay. Alright, well now you're just fucking showing. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
My character's just like, you know what? I want to see if the gods are real. Why not give it a try? Let's see if any of them can
Why
contact.
Doesn't
not?
even read which one they're like praying to.
Yeah,
Closes their
Just
eyes
chooses-
and points.
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know who this is.
There are so many bad options, I want you to know.
Oh, I
There
know.
are a lot of bad options, but that's okay. Zeiros, as you begin to enter a state of prayer, miraculously, somehow, you've made a connection. You've reached out into the universe, and something has responded. Someone, I should say. Not just something.
Someone responded.
Hey Jake. Nice roll you got there, Jake.
Zeiros, the music from the tavern downstairs kind of fades, and you kind of lose sense with your surroundings for a moment, like you would connect with a spirit. Except this time,
Which one did I connect
I'll
with?
never believe this.
God
I'm
of
gonna get to
deafness.
it. No,
We say it's help. We say help.
answering your prayer is help. On an 86 to an 89.
Hey, sorry, someone keeps hitting up my phone. What you want?
I was like, nope, this is
As he
interesting.
actively hits.
As you're
ignore
talking, you
on
can see
Owunul.
like missed text messages.
Funniest thing, actually, you know what? I didn't give Riley guidance. I was reading my book. Can we be in the same room? Because how funny would that be?
We could be in the same room, sitting across.
Child
sitting
of
across
by their
Flores.
bed praying.
Bullets are right.
So-
Helm just is like, hello there. Oh, my paladin. Fuck you.
I have
So-
never seen someone get theologically cucked.
That was crazy. I was like,
I'm sorry. Did you say he communicated with Helm?
you were dangerously close to getting Tiamat, which is crazy. But
That would have been so funnier.
Wait,
Or
are you telling me on a D100 he got the one number that was Helm?
not the one number. Helm is
A
86 to
range.
89, but
Three.
and he's
Yeah,
only- yeah.
Or four numbers, rather.
Rally, just
I've
admit
had
it, you're a
enough of this.
shit paladin.
No, I'm fucking.
Anyway,
I can't
Focus,
fucking take
focus,
this.
focus.
I'm sorry. I
Zeiros,
didn't want to do Helm
As you begin
specifically.
to pray, you find yourself in a grand fortress cathedral. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I recently learned the list of gods that I have in a book is real, so I was just kind of curious about them and thought I'd reach out to one, see what happens.
I am Helm.
Yes, you're the
Bullshit.
god of protection?
Yes. Do you need
Oh.
protecting?
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Well, actually, we do kind of. My group needs a little bit of protection from the cold. we're going to a really cold place. But I'm also trying to protect the village that I'm from. A village called Aukus.
I punch my fucking computer.
Aukus.
He
smiles for a second, although you can't see it because his face is just a solid helmet.
I can sense it, Crowley, because I have high insight.
Yeah. Interesting.
You sound so... wait. Helm, that sounds really familiar.
I'm
Like,
gonna
more
kill
familiar
him.
than my book.
I'm gonna kill him.
How familiar?
I'm gonna kill
I
him.
feel like I've heard the name outside of the book before. Wait, wasn't...
And what is your name, child?
Oh, Zeiros.
You should make an insight check.
I wish I had something to punch right now.
Yourself.
Owunul feels
It's nice.
like irrationally angry for no reason that he can discern.
25.
You sense a shift in tone in a metaphysical space in which it goes from holy aura to focused gravity. You almost feel like you weigh more, literally, in this room. Zeiros. I see.
Does that name mean something to you? I feel like there was just... Or is it just is this normal for when people introduce themselves to you?
No. Enjoy your punishment. And a vision cuts out. And you are back. You wake up in a prayer state, literally on the same bed as Owunul, looking at him face to face, and Owunul is just like clenching his fist, sensing the divine connection, and you just look up for this moment.
Oh, that's how I know Helm.
I'm sorry. Did something just happen? I feel like I interrupted something there. It's something.
Oh, well, I tried. I pulled out I have the book, and like I was just picking a random name from this book, and I picked this one. I point to the name Helm, and I was gonna see if I could pray to them, being, well. I just wanted to see how it was like to pray to a god.
Okay, and what was the result? What ended up happening?
I talked to him.
You talked to Helm on your first try.
Yeah.
Praying to a random god in a book.
Yep.
I don't believe you.
I don't know how to convince you otherwise. It was really weird. It was a really weird conversation.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, hey,
How did this hypothetical conversation, which you claim to have had, go?
Well, he asked if I needed protection. I was like, well, yes, because we need protection from
okay. It's starting to sound like it might actually be real.
And then I also was like, I also would like protection for Aukus, because that's, we kind of had some danger going on.
Right.
And then
Aukus could use some protection.
He asked my name. I told him my name.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got the area around got really heavy. I felt like I weighed more.
Oh, that usually means he's mad. But not like angry mad, just like, what's the word?
Upset?
Yeah, upset, I guess.
Why would he be upset with that?
I don't know.
That's strange.
I mean, okay, look. Whenever I prayed to him while I was in Aukus, I kind of got the same kind of feeling. But then again, I did also kind of slaughter a bunch of my kinsmen. So I don't know if Aukus is the similar through line here or not. But it might be.
I did mention Aukus. But the gravity part happened when I mentioned my name. Did you mention my name whenever you were praying to Helm?
No, I did mention just wanting protection for this place. You know
I
what?
don't know.
Okay,
it felt
okay.
kind of like.
For once, I actually want answers.
I don't know. It was weird. The last thing he said to me was enjoy my punishment.
Punishment.
Yeah, which makes me a little worried that we're going to have a bad thing happen to us.
Well,
but
if
I
you
don't
said
know
enjoy your
why.
punishment, it might not be that you're getting a punishment, but it might be that you're in one. Question: have you always looked like this?
Yes.
Always.
Well,
to your knowledge.
To my knowledge, yes.
What if there was a crime you committed and then you forgot? For whatever reason. Maybe it was part of the punishment, was just forgetting who you were. Who?
I mean...
What? Who and what are you, really? Like...
I don't...
You remember being like this for your entire life, but that just doesn't make sense.
I mean...
Well, everyone comes from somewheres. Golems get created by mages. And
I mean,
people come from other people. It's just like,
thought about it, I kind of just appeared the way I was in the cabin. So it's not implausible that I could have been here longer and I forgot.
Well, since you seem to have such a surprising connection with Helm, maybe we go digging for answers. Because you don't know your past, and, well, I need answers of my own, and you seem to have this, again, surprising connection with Helm. On your first try, what if we tried praying together to Helm? What if that would do something?
I don't think he wants to talk to me. I don't think he likes me.
Yeah, well, he if he didn't smite you the first time, he's probably not going to smite you the second. Words to live by, right there.
Well, I was probably supposed to actually have it 2 less because of exhaustion. I forgot. I keep forgetting about exhaustion, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Yeah, I was like, I don't think either of the numbers I rolled would have changed.
Do you want to try that, see what happens, or nah?
Not tonight. I don't feel like it's a good idea for me to try contacting Helm again.
Okay.
I think if he isn't already punishing me, and it's already a punishment that I've had.
How do we know that he's punishing you? You might just be suffering a punishment.
I guess.
And he just happens to know about it because he's a god.
Maybe.
I mean, but if Helm is mad at you, that means that you either failed to protect something, or you went out of your way to harm something. So now I'm a little wary. I don't
remember.
Quite know what to think of it.
No, I don't. I mean, unless I was supposed to protect Arcus more, and because I left it, it's destroyed now. That wouldn't be good, but I don't even know how I would.
Well, no, Helm doesn't usually get mad at you for the things that you can't predict like that. No, not usually.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
I think that's probably for the best.
A lot to think about.
Okay. Well, as Zeiros and Owen will turn in, and so does Rancor, Altrix, Pura, or Paloma, do you have anything you'd like to do?
I think I'll just turn into.
Okay.
Give her this exhaustion.
Okay. Both Paloma and Pura and Sizik. And venture off. Altrix, anything?
Can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, all of you turn in for a long rest. You do recover 1 exhaustion point. And this is a full long rest, so if you have cold damage, you can wipe that off of your thing and recover all of your spells.
Squeaky clean.
Yes, squeaky clean. And there is probably a good time to end our episode as well, as a new day breaks ahead with a whole new set of challenges. Some new, some old, and some we are just discovering. But as a reminder, thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next week. The adventure continues. Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.